Live from the Dude's Kitchen and Grill Studios in a garage somewhere outside of Boise, Idaho, it's your Wednesday night barbecue and talk show. And now your hosts, the Dude and Monica. Hey everybody, welcome to another Wednesday night barbecue and talk show. That's right. Tonight we have two guests. Monica is having some technical difficulties. And I'm not sure she's going to be here tonight. I hope she is, but we'll see. Anyhow, like I said, we have two guests tonight. We have Harita from Harita's My Kitchen, My Food. She makes Indian food. She's from India. And I'll tell you what, when I go get Indian food, she's the one I go to. And they actually deliver it sometimes too, which is a bonus. I want to say hi to Scott and Craig from Behind the Garage Barbecue. We have White Chipmunk online. Yay! How are you, my friend? Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. Hello, brother. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. I've already got my White Russian going, but we'll do the White Russian cam for the second person. Let's. I want to share a screen with you real quick. This is my friend Harita's. It is.
Hey,
well, we got Monica. Whoa. About time you got on here. All right.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, thank you for showing up, Monica. Chris from Eastman Farms. Hello, Cilantro Boy. How are you? So this is my friend Harita's, our special guest tonight. She makes killer Indian food. This is her Instagram page. This is my favorite right here. This stuff right here. Biryani. Oh, if you guys have never had biryani, you got to try it. I am serious. It is like an Indian delicacy. Oh my gosh, she'll get into that. There's another one up here too. If you're into street food, and I bet she can make street food like you would not believe. And she's very pretty too. Are you guys ready to bring her on? Are you?
Yes. Let's do
All
it.
right, guys. Harita, how are you, my friend?
Hi, I'm good. Hi,
good.
Hi.
Hello, Harita. I want to introduce you to Monica.
Hey,
Monica, this is my friend Harita. She is my Indian food guru, and she just I don't go anywhere else. Let's put it that way. She and her husband last year, they made a delivery to my front door of all things, and it was like yes, and it was biryani. And that stuff was gone within an hour. I'm not kidding.
Yum.
Gone.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Thank
yeah,
you,
she's
Thank you.
the bomb when it comes to that stuff. I've been to Indian restaurants here in town, and actually been Indian restaurant with her husband and Kit. And when I was there, he was like, "Nope, my wife can do much better." I'm like, "I got to try it." So Harita knows I like biryani, right? And naan, and oh man, looks like we got Daddy Dutch Barbecue. Kent, how are you, my friend? All right, Harita, are you ready for some questions? Are you ready, Harita? Looks like she froze.
Yes.
Okay.
Have I?
She's waiting on pins and needles, waiting for your question, Mike.
Exactly. Harita, are you there? Hello, come on in.
I am. Do you guys hear me? See me?
Yep, we can. We can hear you just fine. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're good. You ready? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes.
Chris from Eastman Farm says, I make chicken makhini and naan several times a year.
Oh.
Wow.
That sounds good.
If
we'll believe it when we see it.
If he
make a video.
What is chicken mahini?
Makhni. So chicken makhni is actually butter chicken. Makhan is butter. And the classic butter chicken is also called as chicken makhni or murg makhni. So it's just the Hindi name for butter.
Huh.
Right on. Sounds delicious. And if Chris can make it, it's got to be easy.
It can't be. Yeah, I was kidding. Kidding, Chris.
No, I'm not.
I'm sure he does a great job.
Well, yeah, at least he thinks he does. We like to give Chris crap on this show. He does not like cilantro, and we're going to ask you that question later. So,
okay.
Harita, what part of India are you from?
So I am from New Delhi, India, the capital of India, and I'm a proper Delhi girl. That means I love to eat and I love to cook as well. So eating is the greater part. I've always been a foodie, and the cooking came a little later. I think it was only because of my family and
Okay.
because I come from a family of chefs, cooks, teachers, engineers, and all these things were just a part of, cooking was like we would never go out to restaurants.
Okay.
And it was always at home. And my grandfather would take offense if we would try to order something from outside. He would say, when your mom cooks so well, when your grandmom cooks so well, why do you want to order from outside? So, even right now, if you want to plan some surprise for him, it has to be home cooked food. And
Okay.
food for us is celebration.
All right.
So,
We have Rush Vlog online. He said, or she says, "Hello, Harita." So thank you for
oh,
showing up. I
uh,
appreciate it.
thank you, Rishali.
Harita, we may have some bad audio. Are you also watching it on YouTube?
No, I have
No.
stopped everything. No, I'm not. I
Okay.
I
I
disconnected the screen.
yeah, I can hear her fine, Mike.
Okay. All right.
I think it's
Sounds,
you.
sounds good. Yeah, it's
My,
probably me. Or it is Coleman. It could be
my,
Coleman. Coleman does not like cilantro, so I'm thinking it's him. Chris from Hobo, how are you?
okay.
All right, Harita. Where did you learn to cook?
So so we don't learn how to cook. We just observe. That's the thing. Am I audible to you guys? Because I hear people saying that my audio is bad.
Yeah, I'm hearing a reverb. There's a reverb of some kind going on. I'm not sure.
Oh, now you have an echo, Mike.
Whatever, Monica. How about now?
You're like,
How about now? Harita, maybe
nope,
back
There
up
is.
just a wee
that's
bit.
actually better. It's better
Yeah,
now.
that's better. That's
Is
much
this fine?
better. Yep, that's perfect. I think it was just some
Okay.
reverb. No worries, no worries. So you didn't actually, nobody actually taught you to cook. You just kind of went out there and just boom, did it.
No, so I have been observing my grandmother, my mother, then my in-laws, like everybody, my brother-in-law, my sister, everybody in my house cooks, and I've just been observing everyone, and that's how we got the hang of it. And the first lessons I think I've learned from my grandmother.
Okay.
She's so she's and my grandfather taught me how to make tortillas, the rotis that we cook. So the secret to a good roti was taught to me by my grandfather, and my grandmother was my first teacher. My mom's been my teacher ever since.
Okay.
So it's more of observing how they would do it, and that's how I picked up. So, and after I got married, I developed interest. I had all the time to cook actually, because I decided that I will quit my job for some time and just focus on being a
Okay.
newly married
Okay.
and make new food for my husband.
Then the kids come along, and next thing you know, you're just
The kids came along later. Yeah, I mean, thankfully my kids also love food, and they're both foodie.
okay.
But yes, I think only after I got married, I developed this interest. So I've cooked from brick hard cakes to burnt rice, which my husband's happily eaten. So there was a time when
Okay.
I used to cook that. So gradually, like more and more, the more you cook, the more you learn. So
Yep.
that's how it's been. So
So let me ask you this. So, like in the United States, there's all sorts of different styles of cooking. Do you have that in India as well? Like New Delhi has a style, Bangalore has a style.
So New Delhi, I think they say every 10 kilometers, the taste changes. I think there's a saying like that. The language and the taste just changes with every few miles. That's how it is in India. There's so much variety. And I mean, what I cook is completely different from what my mom used to cook or what is cooked in my husband's home. And it's all different. So going to another state is a complete different story.
Okay.
And broadly, like I am more into the North Indian style of cooking and the Punjabi style. So like the land of butter chicken and paneer butter masala and
Okay.
tandoori chicken. So that's Punjab. So I'm more into the Punjabi cooking. So anything I cook, I put a Punjabi touch to it. So if I'm making a pasta, I'll probably make a makhani pasta, like how
Oh,
Chris
interesting.
does it. So that's my style,
Okay.
and so it just varies, and the spices, the herbs that you use, everything changes. So,
Yeah.
so a place like Bangalore or the southern part of India has more of coconut influence, and it's all very regional.
Interesting. Okay.
It depends on the local area, the climatic conditions that you're brought up in. They play a huge role in the kind of food you cook and you eat. The ways of cooking, it all depends on that.
I love
So,
the coconut, the coconut flavoring.
oh yes,
That's
oh yes.
so good.
Coconut is it just gives so much of fresh flavor to anything you add to. And I
Yeah.
had never used coconut, until I came here and until I went and I did my engineering. I did it from the southern part of India in India. And their like coconut curry, they play such a huge role in their life. And I just got addicted to that flavor.
Yeah, it is. It
So,
is addicting.
Hey,
so
Arita,
I mean,
we're still getting comments that maybe there's still an echo.
oh,
Are your speakers on? Maybe.
speaker is on. Uh,
Maybe
can you
turn it
hear me
down a
now?
little bit. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly now.
Is
Yeah,
this
maybe.
good?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is great. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
there's a little bit of a echo still, but
Maybe if you turn down your speakers a little bit,
Yes, I think I'll
that
do
might
that.
help. That might help. Yeah.
Is this good? Hello, mic check.
Yep.
Mic testing.
yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Well,
Okay.
we'll just power through it. No biggie.
Right.
I don't know. East Wind Farm says no. I don't know. I'm sorry, you can't hear my beautiful voice.
I was an actor in Bollywood. Yes, I was. Whoop whoop. And Ankit, if you have headphones, that would be great. Let's try that real quick. And
Okay, yes.
while we
I
do the
think he's there
headphones, I'll
in the
talk
other
about
room.
Bollywood. I'll talk about my time in Bollywood.
Yes.
I was a very sought after actor and voiceover. I did wonderful job, Chris. And yeah, as soon as Ankit gets some headphones, we'll talk
Yeah,
more.
that's what I don't know. Why is he not acting that fast?
Hey, Ankit, get some headphones.
Where are you?
Well, while we
He
wait
did
for
say
Ankit to get some
he must
headphones,
have started playing his video game and
tell him to get off
he
his
must be
video
using those
game.
headphones.
There he is. There he is. Yeah, no video games, Ankit. Jeez.
We want tech support now, right?
Yeah, now
So
leave.
this is my PR, my tech support.
Yes, I was the Van Damme of Hollywood. Yes, I was. Bollywood. Yes, I was, Chris. I was.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Mic testing.
Yes, I can. I can hear you
Okay,
just
I
fine.
hope this is
That's much better.
better.
Yeah,
Oh God.
there's still some crackle going on, but what do you do? Let's just move
Hello.
on. Hello.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's all talk.
I think the sounds better.
Let's all talk real
Okay.
quiet, okay? Let's all
Okay.
talk real quiet
It's
so Chris
so
has a
Hush,
chance
hush.
up. Chris, can you hear us?
Hush,
So
hush.
what do you? So the next question I was going to ask you is, what is the difference between spices and meats, or what makes them different? And you were saying based upon climate, it's like tend to use more coconut, etc. Like right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So the thing is that India is basically the land of spices. That's what they say. That's why everybody was interested, so many 100 years ago in India. So we have a lot of spices. A lot of spices came from other parts of the world as well. but somehow we have just incorporated everything in our cuisine. So a place like Punjab, where or New Delhi, the northern part of India, would use more of things like a big cardamom, black pepper, the kind of masalas that the spices that you make, the proportions of these whole spices, that is what varies. And
Okay.
also the herbs that you use. So like I was talking about curry leaves. So people in the western side of India or the southern part of India use curry leaves a lot. There are certain places that use mustard seeds a lot. So these are certain typical things that differentiate the kind of food. It's the dishes. Most of the dishes might be same, but their taste changes. So a simple potato curry that I would make in a place like Delhi is different from the potato curry that's made in the southern part of India, because they'll tend to use curry leaves. I'll tend to use some other set of whole spices. And the same potato curry just changes when it goes to the eastern part of India or the central part of India. So it's the same potato, but it's just made in so many different ways because of the kind of spices you use.
It's like here.
And
We do the same thing.
yes, yes. So I mean, I myself getting accustomed to, and I'm learning about the food that you have in the US. Although they say US doesn't, like, Americans don't have a cuisine or anything, but they do. Like, you go to any state, and there is a typical dish that is associated to that state, and the kind of flavors that you use, the kind of meat you use. So
Gotcha.
that's how it is in India. So and that's what I make is more of it's going to be spicy, it's going to be hot. So there's a difference. So I learned that there's a difference between hot food and spicy food. And so hot food is like with lots of chilies. Spicy food is like with lots of different spices. And chili may not be a spice like red chili or green chili. You may not be using that in a spicy food. You may be
Gotcha.
using black peppers, or cloves to give that hot taste to your food. So that's what differentiates. So that's what it is.
Okay. So when you cook, what is your go-to spice or spices?
Yeah. I like the aromatic set of spices. So there are certain spices that have a very nice aroma to them, and coriander seeds are one of those. They are like my absolute favorite. And they are like, I how I prefer using them is mildly crushing them and just sprinkling it after my dish is cooked, and I just sprinkle it over it. So it has a very nice and a very uh, a very charismatic aroma to it. That's what I say. I mean, I just do this and it makes me feel I'm in heaven. That's my go-to spice.
Right on.
And then, of course, there is one spice which my husband absolutely does not want me to ever use.
So you
And
use it
he
all the
says,
time?
I use it all the time because I love it. It's the star anise. I
Oh,
absolutely love the anise
Oh, the
that
anise.
we get. Yes, the star anise.
Yeah,
I
I like that
absolutely
too.
love it,
Yeah.
but he doesn't. So we're kind of, okay. One time I'll use, one time I'll not. So these are the two things that, and I love fresh coriander, cilantro.
okay.
I absolutely love these things.
Somebody's asked that you talk about what is your
Talk
favorite
about
Oh,
it.
actually, it's not somebody. It's my buddy Darnell Medley, who's retired from the Army. Thank you for your service. What is Harita's favorite American dish to make?
Okay, so I'm not sure if it is because I am from, like, I live in Idaho. I love using the Idaho potatoes to make the mashed potato.
Okay.
That and I'm not sure if it is American. I'm sorry.
Mashed potatoes? It doesn't get more American than that. Maybe a little Irish, but seriously,
So I love
what you do mashed potatoes? What do you put in them?
I love rosemary
Okay.
Oh, I so do I.
like
Yep.
with the flavor of, I just love it, and I can just have it as it is. I mean, I don't even need a steak or a piece of meat with it.
Oh, I love
I
rosemary.
She just
actually,
gnawing on some, gnawing on
so
the
as it is,
rosemary.
I
That's
love
grand.
potatoes, and you land up in the state of potato, the potato state, and you're so. I mean, it's like heaven.
Yes. And do you put
So,
gravy on it?
so I
Do you put
no,
gravy on it or just butter?
no, no, no. Unless the only the butter. So unless there is a piece of meat alongside the mashed potatoes that I'm doing, I don't make a gravy. I don't use a gravy. So
Okay.
I can just have mashed potato like that.
Just like that?
I
No butter?
absolutely
No butter? Nothing fancy?
no, with the butter. I
Oh,
meant
okay, okay. Yeah.
with the butter,
Loads of
no
butter.
gravy. With the butter. No gravy. So unless there is a piece of meat alongside, and
Mhm.
mostly like at home we only cook chicken or goat.
Okay.
I sometimes do fish, but we don't do any other kind of meat. We don't do any other kind of meat at home. So when I go out and I have food outside, is I try different types of meats. So you get a gravy alongside. So, but
Well,
I've
I know
never
what I'm
cooked.
getting next weekend. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hey, Harita, Darnell would like to know as well, what is your favorite Indian dish to make? And please say biryani.
Okay, biryani. You know what? I actually I actually love doing the classic curries that you get. A very staple chicken curry, or a butter chicken, or a paneer dish. I love doing that. Biryani is something. It's taken time for me to understand what a good biryani means. I've had biryani all through my life, but until and unless I started cooking it, I didn't realize that what magic that dish holds. Where when you take the
It really
first
does.
bite,
It
it
really
does.
does. Yeah.
It starts from the aroma you start taking, and I must give the credit to like I must give the credit to my brother-in-law Anish Bhaiya. He is the biryani expert in our family, and he keeps giving me tips around biryani, and he loves to cook as well. So he is the man behind the biryani that I make.
Okay.
I am proud to say that.
Well, I should
So
thank him,
I
although you improved on it.
I love her. I love your excitement for food. It's so
It is.
funny.
It's
I
awesome.
love it. Yeah, it's great
you
to
know
see that. I
so
love
so
your
what my
excitement.
So my family laughs at this. This is a joke in our family that you take any food item's name in front of Harita and you will see water dripping out of her mouth. It's like I start salivating just by the name of. And so they actually did a photograph for me for my birthday last week. I have so
Yes,
many
Happy
happy
birthday.
pictures.
birthday, by the way.
Take- Oh, thank you. So they did. So I have so many pictures of me, taking a big bite of any food item that I have. And I think Mike used that one of those pictures, the cake picture, for his flyer this time. So my family was so
Yes, that's the one
sweet.
I use. Yep.
They actually took pictures of them imitating me with a piece of food item, and
Yeah.
they made a collage out of it. So it was
That's
really
funny.
cute on their part.
That's cute. That's cute.
So
Harita,
yeah.
and I think I know the answer to this because you've been over to our house and we did barbecue. Do you enjoy American barbecue? I remember when you guys were here, your son was painting on my house.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
still there,
Yeah.
by the way, but I love it.
Yes. That's it.
And
Yeah.
we did chicken and stuff like that. So you do like
Yeah.
American barbecue?
Yes. Yes. I've developed the taste for the barbecue sauce that you have. Initially, I did not like it. It took me some time to, and more so credit goes to you and a couple of other friends who have always been kind enough to invite us for barbecues. And the sauces that you guys do at home, I don't know, you mix all the bottle spices or you make it yourself. The sauces that you make, it's really tasty. So I think I
that
got the
Sweet Baby
flavor
Ray does a
from.
really good job. Sweet Baby Ray
So
rocks.
Oh yeah.
so that is what so I've developed this love for the barbecue sauce very recently, and I've started doing my own chicken wings version of it,
Really?
wherein I use the barbecue sauce, but I also use a couple of Indian spices to
Okay.
give it a nice twist.
Well, I guess
And
I'm going to your house this
I,
weekend.
yeah, actually, I had, I don't know, last year something happened. You guys didn't turn up for Atharv's birthday.
I
And
think
that is
Gene was
when
sick. Yeah.
I think your sister or his brother, someone had to come
Yes,
over.
I was so bummed too. I'm like, I remember that
So,
very well.
so actually, I had made that keeping
Oh,
you in mind. But
uh,
anyway, I will drop it off sometime soon. Don't worry.
oh, Jared says Sweet Baby Ray sucks. Yeah, yeah, it does. But
In a pinch.
in a pinch,
Okay,
you
how
got
did
to use it.
she end up in Idaho? Somebody's asking, how did she end up in Idaho?
Yes.
I
How did
said
you end up in Idaho?
match made in heaven. Potatoes and Harita cannot stay apart.
That's
Well, we're
awesome.
lucky you didn't end up in Russia because they're the #1 producers of,
Oh,
Yeah, well,
no, no,
potatoes in the
I'm
world.
happy. I'm happy as long as the geographical location is anywhere in America. So,
Good.
or
Well, we're
or
glad
the
to have
UK.
you.
all right,
So
let me
so
shift
basically,
gears
my
here.
husband.
Go ahead, Rita.
So it's basically my husband got had to move here for work, and that's where I moved along with him. And I had a 8-month-old. So and now I have like then I had my second son here in Idaho. So he is like the elder one is proud of Idaho. He just loves this place. In fact, it's interesting. His birthday is next Saturday, and the theme for his birthday is Idaho. So I'm
Nice.
gonna do a
Oh,
Idaho. He just loves. So I've been looking for all Idaho related things, and he wants me to do a Idaho shaped cake. So I said, glad we stay in a state like Idaho. The shape is very easy. I can easily do it
Yeah,
on a cake.
right on.
have you seen
So
the ice cream potato? The ice cream potato that was it Westside Lou Aaron? Is his name Lou Aaron? The chef Lou Aaron does.
no.
It's a potato, ice cream potato, and
Okay.
so basically they take a big, I don't know, maybe what 2 or 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream. Then
Okay.
they roll it in cocoa powder,
Okay.
and then they put a slice in it like it's you're gonna slice open a potato, and
Oh,
so it's across the top, and then they put whipped cream and nuts, and I'm not
wow.
sure. Mike,
That's
have
good.
you had one?
I have not.
Really? Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
I think I should try this at home. I
Very
think
Oh,
much so. But
definitely.
those would be kind of cute to do for his birthday, like little
Yeah.
ones.
Thanks for
That'd
the
be fun.
idea, Monica. I am definitely going to try
For sure.
that. But I
Definitely.
we have seen the Idaho, the big potato Idaho hotel.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
At the they've made it into an Airbnb, so it's like a potato shaped.
oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Uh, you've seen this. So we've been there a couple of times, and once all this COVID thing settles, me and my husband, we are definitely taking the kids there for a staycation. So that's one place I really want to go. So it's a huge giant potato in the middle of nowhere. So that's kind of
Wait, where is this at? Where is this at?
it's I think hardly 20-30 miles off Boise. I don't know the exact it's near some army base they have just on the outside of Boise.
Oh, Mountain
I
Home Air Force.
I haven't seen it, but that sounds interesting. It sounds fun.
yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
here's a question for you, Harita. Can
Yeah.
Kit, your husband, cook?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I must give the credit to my mom-in-law and dad-in-law for this. My they have trained their boys so well. Hats off to them. And a large part of what I do right now, I think I owe to my husband. I
Okay.
mean, he is like
I
he
just thought
has
he drank.
been. I, am I crying?
No, I thought he drank. That's all he did.
No.
I've never seen him cook.
No, he does a good job. I mean, whenever I need change of taste, he's there, and he kind of he's very patient in his cooking. He cooks with his heart. That's the best part. And my mom is an absolute fan of the chicken he cooks. So yeah,
That's a plus.
yeah, that's a plus. And he's a fab cook. He cooks very well. Like I think everybody and everybody in my family, like from my grandfather to father to my father-in-law to my brother-in-laws, everybody cooks so well. So and it's like a constant fight in our house who's going to cook. So, like, it's the joke we share that there are places like there are houses in this in India where they're like, "Who's going to cook? You cook, you cook, you cook." We're like, "No, I cook, I cook, I cook." So we have this like everybody's fighting that no, I will cook today. So we have like too many cooks. Definitely not spoiling the broth, but it's fun to be part of such a family. You know, everybody loves to cook, everybody loves to eat, and everybody enjoys food
Yeah.
So
and drink.
we got two questions for you. One is from
Okay.
Jean. How did Harita go from cooking authentic foods to baking awesome decorated cakes?
Okay. So I think baking is what was given to me by my mother. She is an awesome baker. And I do not remember any birthday party. I think just apart from my fifth birthday, when she couldn't bake a cake for me, or like she's always baked cakes at home. And like she's been a baker ever since. So and she's made all sorts of cake. Like she made a 3D rocket cake back in
Okay.
1998, I think. So that was a big thing. Like we never even used to get enough materials to make a good cake or something. But she would manage things. She made a Swiss roll. She made a standing rocket, and I remember.
Oh,
And
cool.
like she does awesome cakes. So my sister picked up from her. I wasn't into baking that much. So like I told you, like I've baked cakes that are as hard as bricks, and my husband's been kind enough to eat them also. But
All
like
right.
almost 10, 12 years back. But yes, I've come a long way. And in fact, just this morning, I did a cake for somebody's birthday. So I feel very happy every time I bake. And my kids, they love the cakes that I do. So the moment their like birthday ends, they're already planning their next year's birthday. So this Idaho cake is in the planning since last year's birthday. So last year
Wow.
I did an airplane shaped cake for them.
I
And
remember that.
the moment the party got over, my son was like, "Mama, next for sixth birthday, seventh birthday, I want Idaho cake. For eighth birthday, I need a cake." I was like, "Hold on, hold on. Let me get over the party that I've done just right now. So we'll move on to the next year later."
Well,
So
see,
he's
What kind of
cooking.
cake are you
Idaho
doing?
cake is
What kind of
perfect.
cake are you doing for Idaho?
Sorry?
Are you gonna make a potato cake?
No. I'm going to do a Idaho shaped cake, a chocolate
Cute.
Idaho. So it's going to
That's
be in the
cute.
shape of Idaho, and I'm going to do some cookies for him. And I've
Cute.
already ordered some souvenirs for him in the shape of Idaho.
Fun.
I met some couple of local business owners, who do
Yeah.
DIY stuff.
Did you get some stuff from the Idaho or the commission? Was it the Idaho Potato Commission?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I've just
they give away
contacted
stuff for
local.
free.
Oh, do they?
Oh yeah, you just gotta go ask them. They'll give you some nice
Oh,
stuff too. Like really
okay.
nice stuff. Yeah,
I'll definitely check it if it's for free.
some good swag for free.
So,
I will
Harita,
definitely. Yeah.
Darnell wants to know, do you like Yukon or Idaho potatoes? What's your favorite potato?
Honestly, I don't know Yukon, but I love Idaho potatoes.
Okay.
And I love the golden potatoes that you get here. The yellow
Russet.
golden potatoes that we
I
Are
get.
they
think those are
russet?
Yukons. They're
Not
kind
the
of like
russet
buttery.
ones.
Okay.
They're
Not
buttery.
the russet. Idaho potatoes are little buttery. They get mashed easily.
Yeah,
Like
I
their
think those are
texture.
Yukons. They're like
Yeah, I
really
think so
buttery.
too.
So it's just like, oh yeah.
But I like the yellow potatoes that you get.
Okay.
They are good for certain type of street foods that we do. So the potato patty that we call aloo tikki, like the tikki that we serve, it's nothing but the the patty that you make. So that comes out well with the yellow potatoes.
Okay.
So these are the two, and of course I use the assorted baby potatoes for a couple of dishes. I don't know if you guys have heard of dum aloo. It's a authentic Kashmiri dish that's like top north, like the northernmost state of India, Kashmir.
Oh,
That comes
Kashmir,
from
yeah.
there. So that's made with baby potatoes, and I just use the assorted red, purple, and yellow potato bag that you get for the baby potato, assorted baby potatoes that you get. So I use that for dum
Yeah.
aloo, and it's a yogurt based curry with fennel being the main spice in it. So I prefer that.
Okay.
And yes,
Ankit wants to know if I cook Indian food. No, I have your wife do it for me.
I'm glad. I hope it remains that way. It shouldn't change.
And then let's see. Somebody said out here, cooking and grilling with Coleman. I love this. The Dude's Indian Kitchen and Grill. You betcha, buddy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that idea.
That's going to be awesome. So the tandoori chicken, I don't know if you guys have had the tandoori chicken. That's like that is a barbecue chicken. That is
Okay.
it's a yogurt based marination. You know, you put lots of spices in it, ginger, garlic, and you marinate the chicken for like 12 hours in the refrigerator, and then you just put it on the barbecue grill, and it comes out awesome. And you serve it, you just squeeze some lemon over it, and it
Yum.
just comes out of like awesome.
Nice.
So it's like I'm already getting water in my mouth.
Salivating. Harita, do you make your like the only time I've ever seen them, so I didn't know if other nationalities or if other areas of the world make them, but they're they're like candy coated fennel seeds, and you guys use them like as a like you put them in a little candy dish, like and I don't know. After, so you eat them like after you eat,
Yes.
basically. It's to settle the stomach and
It's
the
a mouth
breath. And
freshener. Yeah, it's a mouth freshener. So
do you make that? Do you make
no,
those like by hand?
no.
Oh, okay.
No. I just get the green colored fennel seeds, and the candied ones.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't. I've never seen them being used in any dish, but that's
Oh,
a great idea. I mean, they just look like the sprinkles that you
yeah.
put on the cake. So
Right.
it could be like if you do a very Indian flavored cake, say with cardamom or something like that, they might just, I mean, that's a awesome idea. But yeah, they're mostly used as mouth fresheners, and they just make you feel settled after a heavy meal.
Yeah.
So it just gives a very, you finally feel that, yeah, you're done.
I love those
So
things, man. They're really
yeah,
good.
yeah,
So
they
I want to
really
find
good.
somebody that makes them so I can figure out how to make them.
You know
There
what?
you go,
I
Monica.
can actually send you. You get them at the Indian store. I can actually send them for you.
Yeah. I just wanted to try my
You
hand at making them.
I am really not sure how they make it.
No, me
And
neither.
that's something we've never even thought that we should make it at home. That's something you just go to the store, grab a box, and have it. It's
So
fun.
I'm gonna rein this back in, guys. Whoa.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, that's what you get for having a co-host.
I know. Like, crazy tangents, crazy. No, I'm
And then
loving
two
this.
girls,
I
when they
love
start talking.
I love your passion. It is amazing. Amazing.
Thank
What is your kids' favorite meal? The boys.
The boys, they love chicken and they love pasta.
I love Uncle Mike's barbecue chicken.
They will absolutely they love any type of chicken. They love spicy chicken. They love any kind of chicken, and and they also like the staple roti that we eat, the chapati, the
Okay.
flatbread. So
Mhm.
they love it. So my younger one is like crazy. He wakes me up at 2 o'clock in the night and tells me I want to eat a roti.
Oh wow.
So he's
I
like
tell him to go
crazy
back
for
and listen to some Pitbull, and we'll talk about it in the morning.
He's above Pitbull now. He's into
Oh, is it?
Believer and the new Post Malone, whatever those new things are. He's into those. He's up and beyond Pitbull now. So he loves rotis, and they like the lentil, the very basic lentil soup that we make, the dal. So they like that, and I'm very happy that they do. So you give them dal roti or dal rice or just chicken pasta, they'll be happy.
So
So
Chris from Eastwind Farms has something really a cool idea. So I use
okay,
Uncle Steve's shake almost exclusively for everything, and he
okay.
says, "Great idea for Steve, Texas style Indian shake." That's kind of a cool idea. I
Oh,
like that.
I am actually, working on some spices. Some like I try to make my spices at home, the mixture. So I can like if I come up with something good, I am more than happy to share it with him.
Yeah, and Uncle
And
Steve's great.
you
So
know, he
I'll
can,
I'll talk to him about it. Thank you, Chris, for that idea.
that's a great
Darnell wants
idea.
to know if you're still in India. No, Darnell, she's in Boise, Idaho right now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
So
in.
yeah, she's awesome. So and Dano's patio is here. Thank you very much for showing up. Appreciate it. So Harita, what's the next step for your business? Uh, Are you thinking about catering or anything like that? Or
So, Mike, right now, what I do is I do catering, uh,
oh, I didn't
very
realize
small
that.
scale. Yeah, I
Okay,
do small scale catering, like 10 people, 20 people, not more than that. Because I don't want to just get overboard with things, and I don't want to test myself to a limit which where I just go and spoil everything. So
gotcha.
gradually, it's like scaling up the quantity that you
Okay,
can cook. So, like, I just started it off as, two people wanted food. They were missing home and they said, we want home cooked food. And that is how I started. So, instead of four, I was cooking for six people. And then gradually it grew.
okay,
So, and with the pandemic coming into place, things have completely changed. Now, people no longer want home cooked food because they're done eating the home cooked food. They want outside food now. So then I changed. Now I've changed my style of cooking, the items that I offer, the food dishes that I offer. So earlier I was more into the regular home cooked food that uh, people were missing, after a busy day's work at busy day at work, you come back home and you don't want to eat from outside. You want a very basic dal roti or rice or something like that, or a dry veggie to go along, which makes you feel, you are full, and it makes you feel that no, you've not eaten any junk. So I've moved from that. I had to change what I was doing completely
okay,
post the lockdown ended, and we were, when we moved on to the phase 3, that's when I restarted.
gotcha.
So now what I do is I try to include a variety of options that you normally would not cook at home, and it's always better if someone else does it for you. So
Okay,
that's where I have
okay,
gone now.
okay.
So, and I do catering. So, and I would love, like, I have catered a couple of very typical American households for their parties, and I would love to do more of that because uh, a change is always good. So
Right.
every time you go to a roast chicken and some salad or anything, so that's like a normal for an American household. So I just want to do this, that give this also a try once in a while
Sure.
when you have a family gathering, and let the food do the talking for you,
There you
because
go.
when you eat with a plate full of different kind of food that you've not had, there's so much, the scope of conversation just increases. So there's
Gotcha.
so many different things you can talk apart from the usual. So I would love to cater to very typical American households who have not yet tried this kind of food and are game enough to experiment it. So
Interesting. So Chris wants to know how many family and friends from India do you have near you?
so family. So I have my immediate family with me here in California. Ankit's elder sister stays here, and I have two of my brothers, my maternal cousins, and a paternal cousin of mine, a sister. They are in the US. We do meet often. If you talk about Boise, we have a growing Indian community, Asian community, I would say.
I
So
agree.
if that is what he means,
Yeah. Yeah.
with friends and
Well,
family.
quite a
So,
few actually,
and
right?
yes, we have a good number, and it's only increasing. Uh, and like people are moving. People who've been staying here for the last 20 years, like there are people who've been staying here for the last 30 years, Indians, and they tell us that, when we came here, there wasn't even a store that would cater to Indian kind of food.
Yeah.
You would not get the basic flour, the rice, the spices. Over the years, it has grown. So and I think you guys would see it at the workplace as well. There are a good number of Asians, South Asians that you see. So we have people from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. So
All over.
and Nepal. So yeah, the five countries that make the South Asian continent. So you have a good number, and like we have two stores that cater to the South Asian kind of food. So that's also good. Like that's a plus. So there is a lot of variety, and you get lots of options. So you can it's just growing. So it's good in
Okay.
a way.
Okay.
So
So
so we
Darnell
have
wants
friends.
yeah, you got a lot of friends. Yeah, and it kind of fluctuates too, right? Because I've
Yeah,
seen, worked with you guys for a long time, and I've seen them come and go. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. You've
Darnell
seen that.
wants yeah, yeah, at work. Yeah, I'm sorry. Darnell wants to know if you were still living in India, what would your international cuisine be?
So the best part is that in India you will find all sorts of Indian cuisines, and they've all sorts of international cuisines from Mexican to Italian to Chinese, and they have all been Indianized by the
Okay.
local vendors.
Kind of
So
like we do here in the States. We Americanize
yes,
everything. Yes.
yes.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
so you have pizzas being served by the street vendors, and it's like, thank you.
Hi, Ankit.
So it's gone. So there is no like, and now there are a lot. So you have Taco Bell in India as well, and places like that. IHOP, all these
Hi,
places.
Mike.
You have all these places here. So there is no limit to what the international cuisine can do in India. It's already there, and it's already been Indianized.
Okay.
So we really need to save that. It's good in a way. I feel it's good in a way, and that's what I also have in my cooking. Anything that I take, like I try to give it that Indian touch, probably by using one particular spice, or maybe the way it is cooked. So
Gotcha.
that's what, like
You
I
so
told you,
you
the
Indianize
makhan.
it. It's just like we take
Yeah,
Southern food and make it
yeah,
a Northwest food or whatever. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That
yeah.
I think that's
Kind of.
just normal for people. I don't care
Yes.
where you live. I think it's just normal. It's just So
I
you're
feel
saying it's
as
kind of
long
all
as,
over. What's
sorry,
that?
sorry, sorry, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, I was just saying that it's just all over. It's what we do. It's as people.
Yeah,
It's what we have available to us, and we say, "Hey, I
yeah,
really like this," but I don't have A, B, and C, so I'm going to use what I
yeah,
got. And
yeah.
you run with it. So, question for you. We're going to move into the fun part of this.
Okay.
Chris brought it up earlier. Bollywood. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Kelly was our guest last week. Hello,
Oh
hello.
yeah. Hi, Kelly. I
Yep.
hope she remembers me.
Yeah, Kelly does. She was like, "Is she actually coming over to your house and cooking?" No, cowbell, she's not. So, Chris brought up Bollywood, and that obviously I'm an actor in Bollywood, and I'm an A+ actor. Aside from
Oh
me,
wow.
who would you want playing your part in your life at Bollywood? Is Bollywood's making a movie of Harita? Who plays you?
Oh
Aside from
wow.
me, who plays you? You can't pick Monica
Wow.
or Kelly or Chris or anybody either.
I don't know if you guys even
Or
know the
Dean.
names. Oh, you want me to name people from amongst
Well,
you
who
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 would
would
play?
who would play Harita? Maybe
I think
even
Monica.
even in
I think
America.
Monica. I think Monica should play me.
Monica, okay.
I can't cook any Indian food.
So
So
that's
they would all
okay.
know
In
that I was
movies,
fake.
anyway, there is always a back-end staff. Yeah, there's always a back-end staff.
Imposter.
Your job is only to act. Everything else is done by someone else. Don't worry. You just need to act.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And he was
Monica.
like,
I can make cake. I can make cake. I can do that.
so you know what?
But,
With cake, I would like
can't
to
make
like
any
I
Indian
have started doing very typical Indian style cakes, as in the kind of cream that you get on top of the cake is very typical to the local bakeries in India, and it's different from what you get in the Western countries. And that is something I would miss here. So we like you have the American buttercream, the American Swiss meringue buttercream, the Italian Swiss meringue buttercream. You have so many different types. So there is a very typical Indian bakery style cream that you get, and I've started doing those cakes because I was badly
Did you
missing
put? Do
them.
you put star anise in them? Because
No,
that would be
no.
good.
It actually doesn't need any external flavor. It's just the way you beat it is what does the magic.
Beat
And then
it, beat it.
Beat it. It's how you beat it.
It's how you beat it. So I was actually missing that typical pineapple cake that you get in India,
Oh.
and I have started doing that. And one
Okay.
of my friends, uh, who is an American, really craves for that cake now. Because she says that no, I was just craving for your kind of pineapple. Because I was like, okay, cool. So I've started. That is the reason why I started doing cakes. Was like I don't make those big fondant toppers and all those. I mean, I have done that in the past when I was living in the UK, and I was like, this was all very new, and I would try different kinds of designs, shapes. But now I've come to realize that cake is something should cater to a time when you are crying and you need a plate full of cake and you're eating it, or when you're very happy.
I
You
say the
just
same
need to
thing about
indulge in
Keone.
the cake. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. But for those who have a sweet tooth, like so, that is where I get
Coconut.
like I the idea of cake. For me is that. So when you're happy, when you're sad, you don't need a big cake, with fondant toppers falling out of it and showing this and that. You just need good cream, good the cake, a good filling, and when you take one bite, it should just give you 10,000 different flavors, and you should feel happy. You should forget what you're like, whether you're happy or you're sad. You should forget that.
Don't
So
worry,
that's
be
what I'm
happy,
trying.
eat cake, right?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's what I'm trying.
Here's a question for you. This is a tough one. This one blew me away last week. So you weren't here, Monica. Sorry, you're a loser. But this one blew me away. I thought for sure that cilantro was going to be even, and I got denied. Oh man, I was so bummed.
Bazinga. What is
Exactly,
it
Bazinga. It
So
is
what is the
4 for yes, 6 for no. Harita, are you team
Yeah.
cilantro or not?
She likes cilantro. She just said it earlier.
I said that I am actually team cilantro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Dang. But
I'm
we're
sorry,
still ahead.
Monica.
We're still ahead.
You still have to play me in my Bollywood movie. You are still playing. You're still doing me
Okay.
in the Bollywood movie. Even if I'm
Yep,
not,
she's out. She's out.
even if I'm doing cilantro.
Harita,
Even if
you've been a wonderful guest. I wish we had all the time in the world. You have been such a wonderful
thank
guest.
you. Thank you so much.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say to us? Any words of advice starting a business or anything?
Well, I don't know.
Definitely
I'm
see
still
getting you
learning.
back on though.
Best Indian
I'm-
food store. Best Indian food store in Boise. So I know where to get some more.
Yes, please.
Fennel
Please,
seeds. Where?
you can go to India Foods on Fairview Avenue, and you will
Oh,
get
okay.
it. You will get a variety of those. You'll get a variety of fennel seeds, and they're just lovely. Not just the candied ones, but there are others also.
Do they have
So-
the cumin tea there also? I like the
Cumin
cumin tea as
tea?
well.
No,
Mhm.
I'm not sure. But you have a couple of tea leaves, like there are different options you have. So you can
Cool.
definitely, yeah.
I'll
So
check it
that's
out.
it. And when you need biryani, you know where to come.
There you go.
Alrighty there.
All right, guys. Harita, thank you so much for being our
Thank you so
guest.
much,
You've been
Mike.
wonderful.
Thank you.
You're
Happy
more than
belated
welcome to
birthday.
hang out with us. Happy birthday, late birthday, and your son's birthday's coming up. Jean,
Yes, next
hint,
week.
hint, hint. So she's making chicken wings. Hello. So, guys, I need to answer the front door.
Oh boy, here we
Okay.
go.
That is code for having a small bladder. And
Every week we do
every
this.
week, yep. And I will be back where we have Drew Areno is our second guest. So, Harita,
Yay.
once again, thank you, my friend. You've been
So
an
much,
amazing
Thank
guest.
you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Let me
Thank
be a little
you.
again.
All
Thank you.
right.
And tell your friends to follow me on Instagram and Facebook.
I will absolutely,
We
guys.
will.
We all know how to find her on Instagram. It's right down there below us, right there.
Yeah.
And same with Facebook. And we'll do a
Yeah.
reminder
It's the same.
towards the end of the show. So thank you again.
Yeah.
I have to
Thank
answer
you.
the
Thank
front
you,
door,
Mike. Yes,
and I'll be
please.
right
Please.
back. All right.
Thank
Please.
you.
Okay.
Bye.
You've been a
Bye,
lot of fun to talk
Monica.
to. You've been a lot of fun
Yay.
to talk to.
Thank you. Bye.
Drew will be right with you.
Okay, good enough.
What do I do? Okay. Bye-bye.
So well, are you bye bye?
Okay, no.
Yeah.
How do I?
Yeah, you're gonna stay on with us? Are you gonna
I
stay
mean,
on with us?
I don't mind. But if I have to leave,
You
what do I do?
you say, see ya, bye bye. She gone.
I think till the time Mike comes
She
back, I
gone.
can always. Till the time Mike is answering the front door, I can be here.
Exactly, yeah. He'll be a
So
while too.
where are you? Are you from Boise as well? Are you in Boise as well?
I am yeah, I'm in downtown Boise.
Oh wow, I'm very close to downtown. I'm just a mile
Oh,
away from downtown. Yeah, I'm on Park Center Boulevard.
okay,
So
yeah.
very
Apple and Park Center.
yeah, very close. Before that, I'm actually where Mike and Jean used to work in Albertsons. I'm just right
Yeah,
opposite to
okay.
that place.
Oh, okay,
So
the Mallard
yes, the
where they
Mallard, yeah. Yes,
okay, yeah.
yes,
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah,
Mallard.
yeah. I used to live over there too. I used to work with
Oh.
Mike and Jean. That's actually how I know them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my husband
Yep.
works with them, so that's how I got to know them.
So
And
how long has he worked there? Your husband?
he's still working there, but now with all the COVID thing, I think they just work from home. So these guys they don't meet now. But we've been here for the last 6 years now, more than six
Oh, okay.
years, a little more than 6 years.
6 years. Okay, so
So
I might have met him then before I left. I left there in 2015, I think.
okay, yeah. So we came here in 2014,
Oh, okay.
November.
Okay.
And that's when we moved to the US. So we were there in the Salt Lake City for a couple of months, and then we came to Boise. So that's where we settled with our kids.
Because you can't stay in Salt Lake City and drink.
Yeah, I moved to stay in downtown.
Unless you belong to the club, the special club that allows you to drink more than 2 drinks.
All right, guys, I'm going to put Harita backstage, and she's more than
Yes,
welcome to stay,
okay.
leave, whatever. We have
See
Drew
you guys.
online. Bye, Harita.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
again. Guys, I want to share a screen with you. This next guy is, he actually did sponsor the webcam for us. And what the heck's going on here? All right. He is the owner of Dude Jellies.
Oh,
Remember when I had Dude Jellies on not too long ago on the webcam? I dig these things. They're so comfortable. His name is Drew. This time, and I've never met him before, but I talk to him all the time via text. So let's bring him on. What the hell is going on? Well, look at
You
that.
like matching sweaters.
Oh, that's so tender.
Yeah. Look at that hair. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Fucking oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Dude, I want to show you what you sponsored not too long ago.
Okay.
All right. Do you have a White Russian handy?
In my coffee mug.
All right. All right, here we go. This is oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is called where is it? Dang it, where is it? Oh well. This is called the White Russian cam
Sweet.
right here. And I am making a White Russian in Drew's honor.
Nice.
Thank you for showing up, Drew.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Is that like pumpkin spice?
No, dude. It's,
What is, or is that half and half?
it's half an hour. I like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Hey,
And
you
that's
guys,
one of the questions I was
your
gonna ask
sound
you.
is breaking up. I don't know if it's just me or are you guys experiencing that between the two of you as well?
That's you.
I'm hearing Mike fine. Can you hear me all right, Mike?
I'm gonna
I can hear you.
exit
Okay.
it and then come back and we'll see if it
Right
fixes
here,
it.
brother. Now that is the White Russian cam. And you remember you sponsored it not too long ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that night.
Yeah, I appreciate
That was
it.
cool.
Let me get my thing up there. Monica will be back in just a moment. Drew,
Yeah.
how the hell are you?
Good, man.
Nice to meet you, fellow.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've talked 100 times and never met.
Well, I'm guessing tonight there'll be a lot of quotes flying around.
Oh, you know it, man.
Once
You
we
know
start,
it. Yes, you know it. You know it.
you can't stop.
Kelly says pumpkin Russian. Yeah, I don't know.
Eh,
Halloween Russian, right?
yeah.
We're going to do a Halloween Russian just for Drew tonight.
There you go.
All right, there we go. There we go. All right. Drew,
Yes, sir.
you ready for some questions?
Yeah, fire away.
All right, where are you from?
I am from Nampa, Idaho. So I'm
Okay.
right down the road.
Good God, you went far in life.
Well, so I did. I left for a while. Went to school in Seattle, and then came back. So my day job, what I do when I'm not hawking Dude Jellies, is video production and advertising. So
Okay, right on.
yeah,
All right, you got any animals?
we have 2 dogs and a couple fish. Yeah. So we have Dash is our black lab, and Piper is a Dorgie. So she's a Dachshund Corgi mix.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Rick says it's like watching a Just for Men hair dye commercial. That's awesome.
I was gonna
No.
say Bosley. Bosley.
Yeah.
This is all natural. There, you know. Hey,
This is my hair. If I want to
yeah.
mess this
Hey,
hair up, I'll mess
there
this
is-
hair up.
there's no coloring going on here. All right. I know you're into barbecue. We've talked
Yeah.
about it many a time.
Yep.
What's your favorite thing to cue?
So a buddy of mine gave me. He's got a catering business barbecue place. You've met him, Adam. He
That's how we met. in
yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah, exactly. He hooked me up with a tomahawk steak, and it was like a 60-day aged,
Huge thing.
Wow.
huge. Yeah, it barely fit on the grill.
Friggin' huge.
Yeah, and that smoked at 225 for a couple hours was awesome. So yeah.
How long you
Other
been
than that, quite a while. I mean, I've had a smoker just a couple years, but just a regular charcoal and gas grill before that.
I don't know that.
Yeah, my dad always grilled stuff, and so just kind of kept with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Awesome. I think that's where we all started, right? Back when I
Yeah.
was a kid, we all had Weber kettles. I think my grandma still has the Weber kettle from like 1970, and it's in great shape. But
Nice.
Craig says, looking like before and after 8 White Russians.
Who's the before and who's the after?
Only 8? What the hell?
Yeah.
I've been drinking since 2. I go for the big size. I'm not into that small stuff. What is before we get into your business, what is your earliest memory of barbecuing / cooking?
Probably like going back to like my dad. So he did ribs a lot, and so he would boil them for a little bit, to kind of get them tender, and then bullseye barbecue sauce when it first came out. Got it, from Costco or wherever.
Yeah.
And glaze those, stick them on the grill for however long, and
Like
I think that's one of my
Weber kettle, and away you go. Right?
Yep. I think that's one of my earliest barbecue memories.
I'm not 100% sure what this means, but 20 years and 40 White Russians. That's probably about right. About 400 maybe.
400.
All right. What's your favorite meat to cook?
Steak. There's I don't know if you know or if you've ever heard of Hardcore Carnivore.
Yes.
So Jess Pryles is her name. She was here in Boise last year at an outdoor show, and that's the first time I met her and had any of her stuff. But she's got her own rubs. She has this like charcoal-based black rub that you put all over the the whole steak, and then you smoke that for a couple hour and a half, whatever, and do a reverse sear on it. So hour and a half, 2 hours on the smoker, 225, bring it in, put it in a cast iron with butter and just get each side crisp. Holy cow. My mom was like, I made it for her once. She's like, this is the best steak I've ever had.
Reverse sear's a thing these days.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So I whenever I do steak, I pretty much do it that way now.
Okay.
It's the go-to.
To be honest with you, I've been cooking for a long time with my show and that. Never done a reverse sear, but it is on my list. So
Yeah. I think it tastes great.
actually cooking with Vegemite this weekend.
Oh, right on.
I don't know, man.
See how it goes.
It's part of a collaboration with a guy, Patty Joe Cooking here. Darnell wants to know, what is Dude Jellies? Other than this, Drew, that was pretty much my next question.
These are Dude Jellies.
Yeah.
So if you haven't caught on with the jelly sandals and the matching sweaters and goatees and long hair and the dude up here behind me over here. Yeah. The movie The Big Lebowski, Jeff Bridges plays the dude, and he wears Dude Jelly. I call him Dude Jellies. He wears these jellies sandals. There's these clear vinyl, shoes, sandals. And a buddy of mine came to me one day and was like, hey, what do you think about, I found a place, that I can get these. What do you think about building a little business, an e-commerce business and selling them? I was like, sure, let's do it. So just kind of started with an idea, and it's just grown from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you offer other products as well. I'm going to share my screen again.
Yeah.
Because I want to show some of the other things that you have. I love your site. I honestly, I comment on it quite a lot, actually, or have. So, he's got the pants, and I actually have the pants. I don't have them on me right now, but the bathrobe, I've got that too, and I almost wore it tonight. Came close. The Dude Jellies, absolutely love those things.
Yeah.
I do not have the bowling shirt.
I have the bowling shirt.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you heard the story behind the bowling shirt? The guy, so it's Sedina's Sod or something like that.
Yep.
And it's got a name on the front. Well, it's from 1965 roughly. And the guy watched the show and said, that's my old bowling shirt. I gave it away to like the DI or
the
something.
Thrift store, yeah. Yeah.
I've got the glasses and, of course, the sweater.
Got the sweater.
Yeah. And then my favorite thing, and Drew and I were going back and forth on this as well, is these stickers, like bumper stickers, whatever. And I think mine was my suggestion was and a pair of testicles. I think. That's what my suggestion was. But he's got these are all quotes from The Big Lebowski.
Yep.
So
that's awesome.
I've actually seen these around town, which cracks me up because I'm like, I'm friends with that guy. I know what's going on, man.
See that, and that's what's cool about it. It's like this little insider, inside joke. If you haven't seen the movie, if you're not a fan, these won't mean anything to you. But when you see a fellow dude driving down the street with, Johnson ?
Exactly.
You know what it's from.
My friend Kelly, who was my guest last week, and she's in here on and off, I think tonight. She got me for Christmas this thing, and it sits above our bathroom, and it has all these quotes from The Big Lebowski. Like "Shut the F up, Donnie," and that, and testicles, and Well, that's just like your opinion, man. All these
Yeah.
crazy things. Coleman says he's never seen the movie. You're missing out, dude. But do it when you've had a few beers.
Yeah.
So I got a story for you. So I took several years ago. You ever go to the Egyptian theater? And they show the Big Lebowski. So I went several years ago, and I
was
stood
probably
up on
there.
the stage. You probably were, and you were probably up the stage with me. And so anyhow, my friend Kelly, who's in here tonight, she'd never seen it before, and she went with us. And at about the intermission part, she turns to me and goes, "What the F am I watching?"
Yep.
You have not had enough White Russians, girl.
I think that's my favorite part of the movie is that you can watch it. I still watch it. I've probably seen it 100 times, and you pick up on new stuff every time because it's so well written. And there's these quirky little one-liners that it's like, you've heard it, but you kind of dismissed it. And then you pay closer attention the next time. And you're like, oh, that's what that means.
Yep, exactly. Every time. And I've probably seen it 100 times too. And it's just like every time. It may not even be a line. It may be something going on in the background that you're just like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
It's great. Chris from Eastern Farms, great movie. Yes, it is. Hell yeah. And it took me forever to realize what the hell the Dude Abide means. I had to Google it. And that's how I end every one of my episodes. I was like, the Dude Abides, this time with a McCove rib sandwich. Or, like this coming week is with the cheesesteak sandwich, so.
Yeah.
The Dude Abides. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to start the company, Drew?
Well, it's like a buddy came to me and, had the idea, and it's definitely a niche. That's the nice thing about it is that we haven't really had to market it much. We built the website, have social media, have a handful of decent pictures, and that's about it. I mean, I do stuff like this every once in a while, and I'll put up new posts, social media posts and stuff. But it kind of sells itself because people are, they're looking for it, and they're not widely available. So
it definitely has a cult following.
Mm-hmm.
When it was in the movie theater, it was like a bomb.
It tanked, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when it came out, and I was like, I don't watch that.
Yeah, it took 4 or 5 years before people were like, "Oh, wait, that was a good movie."
So once again, my friend Kelly, who's on here, her daughter is 6. Her daughter was about 4 months old, and she and Jean, my wife, went out shopping, and so I'm watching her daughter, and I'm just flipping the channels, and this is not quite 6 years ago, first time I ever seen the movie, and I thought, what the hell is Sammy Hagar doing in a movie? And I'm watching it going, this is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
In the Alps.
I'm like, that's the stupidest line I've ever heard. But no, that's not what he really said.
That's the censored TV version.
Exactly. This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
Yep.
What? So, and her daughter's like 4 months old going, I think I just swinging back and forth. It was great. It was great. So, I lost my questions here. How long have you been selling online?
Dude Jellies has been 3 years.
Okay.
Yep.
And what is your
Do you sell a lot of Dude Jellies?
So, a lot in terms of how many people are actually looking for them. I think it's quite a few. So around Halloween is our peak time. People wanting to dress like the dude.
Chris from Eastland Farm says, I want his rug. You should sell his rug.
I need to find a place that makes them.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Not on the rug, man.
Yeah. The movie is all about just wanting to get a rug. That's all he wants.
That's all the dude ever wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Donnie, you're out of your element. So many great lines from that movie, man.
There are. I have probably another 30 bumper stickers. I just haven't printed them up, but
all the different testicles, is that one of them?
Yeah, it's on there. It's on the list.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Drew, what's your best-selling item?
The Dude Jellies.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So when I bought these this last summer, and I haven't used them for a bit, and they've kind of warped a little bit. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying that they haven't been used.
They kind of fall flat. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I wear them all the time. I mean, you can see them in my old videos too. I'm either going barefoot or wearing those.
Yeah.
In my old videos. They're so comfortable. They really are.
They are.
So I was going to ask you, any plans on expanding your bumper sticker line, but you just said it.
Yep. It's in the works. We just got these made up, so I was kind of testing the water, see how they sell, and if people have special requests, we can make more. We can make new ones.
So I'm actually remodeling the back, and so I'm going to go buy one of each and plaster. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a fence up behind me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to have Wilson from Home Improvement.
Yep.
He's popped up over the back. So
that's funny. That'll be good.
I'll get some up there for you. That's
right
on. What are your plans for 2021? Expanding your business?
Well, we have a new item we're working on. Actually,
yes.
It's kind of hard to see. This is the world premiere of this new product. How family friendly is your show?
It's not. What the fuck are you talking about?
All right. Well, you've been saying F. You haven't said the actual word, so I didn't know.
Oh yes, he has.
Okay, earlier before I got on.
Yeah.
I can't even know what he would say. Come on, give me a line.
This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, same buddy that we're, so there's three of us that are part of Dude Jellies. We had this idea. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. I got to get the angle right. There. Can you see that?
Okay.
No, I can't see it there, dude.
Me neither.
You go by Dude also. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Oh, is this Jackie Treehorn?
Yes.
Yes. So I want some.
We are making coasters. Jackie Treehorn Dick Sketch coasters.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That is funny. I love that part's one of my favorite parts of the movie where he's going like this. Is like,
yeah, and he's like, oh, what is this?
Is it like a dry erase coaster, or is it gonna be like an actual like blank coaster and then they actually sketch it?
So they're lasered on here. So these are ceramic.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep, and then they're lasered on there. They're permanent. You can't scratch it off. It won't come off. So we're working on that. That's awesome. The prototype.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing those myself.
But they can use a dry erase. You should send a dry erase marker with them.
Yeah.
They can like go on it and then erase it.
Sketch on their own. Yeah.
Right. It'd be the Dude marker.
There you go.
All right. I hate to tell you guys, but you know what time it is.
Are you running low?
Yeah, the Dude Jellies.
Oh, geez.
White Russian.
White Russian can.
See the Dude Jellies here, guys? Come on. Oh,
I have a second camera over here too. So you asked what kind of inspired why I wanted to start the business. I have a little Lebowski shrine in my office right there.
I want to see it, dude.
Yeah, so it's got the Funko Pops, some jellies, a Sioux City sarsaparilla back there.
Nice.
There's an In-N-Out burger hat. And then
need a rug.
Yeah, that's what I need to tie it all together.
They're good burgers, Walter.
Those are good burgers.
That's by the In-N-Out. No, the In-N-Out.
Did you hear Idaho? In-N-Out confirmed that Idaho is going to get our own location.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's going to be like East Idaho or over here, or
Pocatello or something.
Probably. Yeah.
Just be my luck because that's where my in-laws live. So I'm like, well,
at
least I got a reason to go visit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm going to reload the Russian over here too.
Good for you. Monica's like, please don't yawn. Dude, so about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I had my laptop failed 5 minutes before we were going live.
Oh,
I have 3 laptops, right? And this one that I'm on now is old, reliable. It's 6 years old. It just goes and goes and goes, right?
Is it a ThinkPad?
No, it's an HP, old beater. But it works great. My other one, it doesn't work that well. It is I don't know, whatever. So I had to grab my work laptop because this one I couldn't find the power supply that I'm on now. And so in between that one crashing and this one going, I'm starting to drink White Russian. And I bet I had 7 or 8 of them over the course.
Is that the day you texted me?
Yes.
And you're like, I'm like 4 in, dude.
Yeah, I think I had a panic attack. I have not had a panic attack in years, if ever. And wow, yeah. Yep, Darnell says he's going to grab himself a White Russian too. So Darnell is a retired Army
awesome
soul. Yep, thank you for your service, Darnell. He said when he was stationed in Korea, he used to drink tequila sunrises and White Russians.
White Russians.
Darnell's awesome. He's got a great. I'm looking forward to him actually doing stuff. He's on Instagram. But hi, Mary, my cat. Right? All right. So we know you're expanding your line somewhat for 2021. I dig that, and I do use that a lot. I dig it. Any advice for somebody starting an online business?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is to just like find something that you're passionate about, because if you find, if you're looking to just make money and you're trying to see, okay, what is everybody else doing? What makes money? You'll get burned out. You won't enjoy it. So, find something that you're interested in, and then don't get hung up on all the details. Like, you just have to find a place to start, and then you can build on it and grow it. Step one is just get an idea and don't get too hung up on the details, because Etsy is a great place to get started with some e-commerce. You don't have to build out your own website. They have some rules. This isn't Nom. There are rules.
There are rules here.
There are rules. But Etsy's a good place to start. Social media, Facebook Marketplace, that kind of stuff. And then eventually, because if you don't have if you're not web savvy or you don't know how to build a website, you don't necessarily have to, because of Etsy and Facebook Marketplace, places like that. That would be my advice: is find something that you really enjoy and make a go at it.
I think it's a lot like YouTube, in the fact that you hop on YouTube and you think, I started with 4 subscribers. I don't even know who the hell these 4 people were, other than myself, my wife, and maybe my kid. Right
there you go.
Now I'm almost at 1,300, but it's like that was a year and a half ago, and I thought, oh man, I'm gonna hop in there, and 6 months I'm gonna have 1,000 subscribers and be monetized. Shit, I'm not monetized even yet.
Yep.
I'm only 60% of the way there, and it's just like a constant struggle, right?
Yep.
So I would add to that, if you think it's correct, and the fact that it's a labor of love. You just kind of keep working it, and it builds up steam over time.
Yeah.
Or most. Yep,
definitely.
Do you have multiple like revenue channels? Are you like posting your items in different areas, or are you really stay specific to like Etsy, or do you have just where are you selling your stuff?
So we have jellies on Amazon too, which that's a beast.
Amazon, Amazon's weird.
Yeah. That's why I was saying start somewhere and then expand and grow it. We didn't do Amazon until about a year ago. And it just takes same kind of thing. They have their own rules and ways of doing things, and it was their learning curve for sure. But yeah, it's our website and Amazon right now. I did a little bit on eBay, but they charge a lot. Their commissions and stuff.
Poshmark or like Depop is a really good place to do stuff like that too, because
you
guys have like your own niche, and that's really where Depop, that's kind of their thing, is niche fashion.
Cool. I'll have to check it out.
So this is kind of a two-parter. My wife, as I call her, Mrs. Dude, she said she might know a content and branding photographer. So with that said, what would be the perfect item you carry for the Big Lebowski fan for Christmas, in your opinion?
what's a good item to carry, like as a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah, the sweater, they're on sale right now, I think.
I know the
Pendleton.
Dude Jellies are. The Dude Jellies are for sure.
Yeah.
We were at what's that really swanky place in McCall? The hotel. I love it. The
Shore Lodge.
Shore Lodge.
Yeah.
So we were attending a photographer. My wife's a professional photographer.
Oh, cool.
And we were attending. Yeah, that's what I said. Blah blah blah. And we were attending a class there, and they put us up there for the night, right?
Mhm.
And I'm sitting there at the bar. She's doing her thing. I'm sitting at the bar. I'm about half trash drinking White Russian. And a dude walks in with this exact same sweater. And I looked at him and went, fucking A, man. What's going on? And he literally turned around and said, you're out of your element, Donnie. I'm not kidding.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, you see him out there. You do from time to time. And it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I took the same niece I was talking about when I saw it, Kelly's daughter, to the Eagle Christian Church not that I go there, but for Halloween last year. And I'm wearing this, and some dude walks up and goes, fucking A, dude. How's it going? I'm wearing it at church, man.
I was at a Steelheads hockey game and saw a guy wearing the sweater, and I don't remember what I think I said something like "the dude abides," and he just kind of turned around and he's like, "Yeah,
okay, man,
yeah, whatever."
That's
It's like a code of the secret code.
Exactly. You see, yeah. And I saw the guy later, and I went, "You obviously love the Big Lebowski." He goes, well, "Who doesn't?" Just those who haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Communists.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nihilists.
Nihilists. The damn
They
nihilists.
believe in nothing.
Say what you want about Nazism. At least it's an ethos. I have no idea what that line means, man. But it's in the movie.
I have had to look up some of the lines.
I have too. Yeah, like the dude I had no idea. It's a biblical verse, basically.
Yeah,
and I'm like, okay.
I have a buddy of mine. He's got a sticker. I don't think I have it in here, but it's like a silhouette. You've probably seen it. It's red and black, and it's just a silhouette of the dude's kind of his face and his sunglasses, and it says "Abide" underneath it. And he had it on the back of his pickup, and he was doing some pruning for a lady or something, and she commented on something about how she was something about church and Jesus and something. And she's referencing his sticker, and he was like, "Okay, whatever." It's so far from that, but whatever.
Chris from Eastland Farms wants to know if they come in long sizes. Yeah, they do. I'm a big boy, so I'd probably play Walter if the three of us were doing something. I'd be Walter and Market Zero. I felt so bad for Smokey when I watched that. But oh my god, he's like, "Hey, dude, this is your partner." You guys, all right. So you guys out there know that if you've seen the movie, you know we're gonna quote the shit out of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's the best movie out there. Bunny, it's the pride of my life.
I have some here if you want to hear some.
Yeah.
Do the vibes.
Well,
Do the vibes.
Yeah.
The dude's minds, man. Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here.
Best line of the whole movie, right
there.
Man.
Hey, at least I'm housebroken.
What else we got?
This aggression will not stand, man.
There's one more.
Somebody used that on me yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Somebody calls me Lebowski. You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude.
Every once in a while on my shows, I'll go, "Hey, everybody, El Duderino here." And for the longest time, nobody ever picked up on it. But after I did my COVID thing, people started picking up on it. What I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
Because I watched my second, so I did 3 back-to-back COVID episodes, right? My second one was I'm holding a 6-pack of beer and I'm in my everything Lebowski, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not in this, but I'm in my bathrobe, and I walk up and I hear Donnie, dude, Donnie from above, telling
Yeah.
me, tell people blah, blah, blah. And I get one person commenting, I think it's really sloppy that you're in a bathrobe in your pajamas. Okay.
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Exactly. Grilling and chilling with Coleman. I have no idea what you're talking about. Pretty close. Yeah. That's about how the movie is half the time. You're kind of like scratching your head going, what? The first time you watch it.
Yeah. What did I just watch?
Exactly. That was Kelly. She's like, what the fuck am I watching? What the fuck did I just see?
Yeah.
I went, the best way to watch this movie is either drunk off your ass or stoned. Then you'll get it.
Yep.
I've been both. Oh, when I was over in Oregon.
Yeah. Just across the border.
Yeah. That's only 40 miles from here.
Yeah.
Chilling and Grilling with Coleman. I will have to watch it. Yes, you will, my friend, and you'll need to report back. So, Drew, what's your favorite drink?
Right now it's White Russians.
Chris from Eastland Farms wants to know what your favorite gun is.
Right now
Red Ryder.
Oh yeah, Red Ryder BB gun. I do duck hunt and goose hunt, so I have a Winchester SX4 shotgun.
Okay, 12
that I use. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. All right. I've got several, but I got a muzzle loader and 1911 and odds and ends, but I haven't
does.
shot in years. And my son's a gun fanatic, and he's been through all the training. That was the first thing, was like, you got to go through the training before you even touch these things.
Yep, for sure.
And he gets it. So he takes the muzzle loader out every once in a while, or odds and ends, but I haven't fired that stuff in years. Are you a heavy cream or half and half kind of guy for your White Russian?
Half and half.
So mine's from the Star Merc.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. How often do you quote the Big Lebowski in a day, do you think, Drew?
As often as I can. If somebody says, hey, thanks for doing that, I say, no problemo. I constantly, everything I hear, I can probably relate to some quote from the movie. Nice marmot. What are you, a fucking park ranger now?
Yeah. There's actually, I was reading about it not too long ago in preparation for this, and there is a whole, not really society, but there are people out there in job interviews who will slip something in, like talking about a rug, or just some oddball thing that is directly tied into the movie.
Yeah.
Job interviewee. And I found that kind of fascinating, right? Can you imagine sitting in an interview and somebody goes, "Well, that rug, what do you think about that rug?" First thing I'm going to say is it really ties the room together, but
And if you answer right, then you're hired.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah,
Warnick,
you got the reference.
Brian Warnick wants to know, can you wear socks with your Dude Jellies? You can wear whatever the hell you want, dude.
You can do whatever you want.
Fucking nihilist.
I wouldn't. Brian's the kind of guy who probably would.
He's a nihilist.
If you were socks, then you couldn't see the sweat steam up.
Exactly.
To the shoe.
Yeah.
That's got to be the toughest job in the world, being a nihilist.
It's hard to believe in nothing.
Exactly. It does. Nine-toed woman.
It's got to be exhausting.
What's your favorite line from the movie?
One that I say often, like if I don't know, if something doesn't go my way or whatever, I always say, "Fucking damn it, Walter."
I'm always like, yeah, fucking A, man.
Yeah.
Coleman wants to know, do Crocs count? No, you
They're-
got Jellies, dude. Come on.
Yeah. They're kind of like a close second, I guess.
Yeah, I am. If you have to.
If you have to, in a pinch.
I'm answering the question now. Luke Wilson. Oh, so one of the questions that we do have, we're gonna jump ahead.
Okay.
Then we're gonna digress. Is you know they're gonna make a movie about your life. Who plays you in that part?
About my life?
Yeah,
Mike.
me. No, there's no a gray, dark goatee. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
53, maybe 40 if he's lucky.
Not quite. Almost.
Okay. I say if he's lucky.
It could be like the Benjamin Button dude.
Yeah.
There you go.
To grow younger.
Digressing.
Right.
I don't know. I've actually never really thought about that.
Chris says Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Better than Owen. Come on.
Yeah.
That fucked up nose, man. Okay.
Well, I mean, it'd be fun to say Jeff Bridges.
I've already reserved him, though.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll have to come up with another.
There you go. All right, here's a question for you, and I think you already answered this earlier, but we're going to ask again. What's your? How many times have you seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, I honestly lost track. My friends saw it. So I was in high school when it came out. I think it was 90. Was it 98?
98 or 9, somewhere in there.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been watching it ever since then. So, every time somebody comes over, every time it's like, what do you want to do? Let's watch Big Lebowski.
Exactly.
I've shown my kids; they've seen it twice. They're 15 and 12.
That's perfect age.
I figured they were old enough by now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've lost track. Too many times.
Yeah.
Not enough times.
Yeah. And that's one of those loaded questions. Like, you mean this month, or the last 6
Yeah.
months, or a quarter?
Yeah.
So that's funny. All right, I got to ask you, because we ask every guest the question right there: are you team cilantro or not?
In what?
All right.
Anything?
You like cilantro?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I do.
You gotta be shitting me. Oh,
No, I do. Yeah, I do.
okay. Watch this, guys.
Bum, bum.
We are tied. I like this guy already. Yep.
Nice.
So it's 6-6.
So we're
Oh,
tied
last
up?
week. What?
Are we tied up?
Yeah, we
tied
are.
up
We are.
now?
So last week, both of my guests were negative. Team
Said no.
Like, fuck no, I don't like that. Even Kelly, who I know very, very well, was like, I was like, you got to be kidding me. No way. Yeah, my husband likes it, but I don't. But I've been over to your house 1,000 times, and you cook with it. Yeah, well, I don't like it.
Oh man, my
That's
dad
awesome.
says he thinks it tastes like dish soap.
Oh well.
I don't know. I don't get that. If you ever make it over here to Nampa, or if have you been to Jalapenos?
Yep.
The restaurant, yeah. Their salsa, they use cilantro. It's awesome. It's like the best salsa. It's one of my favorite.
Yeah, we go to El Machiloco here. I know the owner real well. Matter of fact, Monica and I, you should come too. Monica and I are doing a live from El Machiloco on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and we're going to do the live there. It's on a Wednesday, and you're more than welcome to the show. I'll send you a text. But they use cilantro in theirs as well. So
Right on.
somebody, Darnell, can I survive a brisket cook and jellies? Where to go? Yeah, you can. Even I don't care if you're using a stick burner or not. You can use Dude Jellies for anything, dude.
Anything.
Yeah, I've cooked in them 100 times, man.
Do you know what they work really well for is river shoes?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Go down,
Yep.
down to the Star River.
They,
You ever been?
got like some good.
No, they're not slippery. So if you look at the bottom, they have little pegs on the bottom.
Correct.
They actually have traction. Yeah,
That's cool.
they're not bad.
Drew, you ever been down to the Boise River in Star? You know,
I have.
Tire swing in there. Yeah,
Yep.
I've taken our dog down there. I did this last summer and was wearing those. They're perfect for it, man.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
Better-
then you gotta get if you get sand in it, and then
Big
you
deal.
got that rubber shoe.
Put them in
Seems
the
like that'll
water.
hurt, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get sand in your tennis shoes too. Who
It's
cares?
easy to
You got
wash
sand
them off.
in your
Yeah.
jelly. If you got sand in your jelly, just put them in the water, man.
Yeah, man.
They're dishwasher
Bottle
safe
of
too.
water.
Are they? Okay. Nice. No, I love them, man. When I first got them, I said size 12. I'm like, oh shit, I usually wear a 13, but no, they're great. They're spot on, dude. So
Right on.
yep. Chris says he has yellow toenails and can't use the clear shoes. They have medication for that, Chris.
Yeah.
Try it one of these days, or clip your toenails. I don't know. Maybe take a bath. Fucking A. We can find you on social media, right? What's your social media handles?
Dude Jellies.
DudeJellies.com down there at the bottom.
Yep. And Instagram's at Dude Jellies, and we're on Facebook. Don't have Twitter. Don't have enough time to manage all of them.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter also, and I'm like, what a waste of time. I maybe get one view per five
Posts.
posts. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
screw that. So.
Yeah. No, Instagram and Facebook.
Rhea Allen says, paint your toenails. My niece painted my toenails a couple years ago. And she was 3 at the time, and she thought that was just the best thing in the world. And it took about 6 months for that crap to come off.
That's funny.
She goes, Uncle Mike, I'm going to paint your toenails next time I see you. And she's been saying that for 2 years now.
I can't believe that she's already. Did you say she's already 6? I can't believe
It should be
that.
6 in like 2 weeks. Like, holy crap. Where's time?
That happened fast.
Oh, man. Geez.
I know.
Yeah.
We're getting old. Fast.
Well, Drew, go ahead.
Oh, I just sent you a text if you want to look at the picture that the guy who asked about wearing socks
No.
with his jellies.
I like it. There we
See, I said he's the guy that would.
go. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Those look good. Nothing wrong with that. That's funny. Well, Drew, do you have anything else to say? I have really enjoyed this. It's been a lot of fun.
It has been fun. I appreciate it. I watched your Mcrib video. Was it yesterday I watched it? Yeah. I'm going to have to try that. Was it good?
Oh, God, it was great.
It looked good.
Come over and I'll make it for you, dude.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I had a McDonald's one the other day just because, they're back. And everybody got to try it out.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
Was it all that?
That video
No.
actually
It's like when you
today
try
is
something
taken off.
and you get older, and it's like,
Yeah, it was good when I was a kid.
A lot better, yeah.
Yeah. Not good now.
The problem is I find, and this is my theory. Mary, oh damn cat, it's trying to hop. This is my theory. If you have to put steak sauce on a steak, it's a bad steak,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? Same with barbecue sauce. If I've got to slather that thing up, that piece of meat up, that's a bad piece of meat. And if you go have the McRib, don't get me wrong, I like barbecue sauce, but if you go to McDonald's and they give you that little tiny thing with a piece of processed crap slathered in barbecue sauce, it's just full of sugar and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's garbage, right? So on mine, I just put some onions, pickles, and I bought the Zapoltes. Is that the name of it? It's a local. You get it,
Yeah.
Albertson.
I say Zeppeli.
Zeppeli. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever smell. But it's you can't argue with the fact that the bread type is called booty.
Yeah. Booty bread.
Booty bread. And I just put that. They were fall off the bone ribs, and some onions and some pickles, and just a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. And that's how I had it. It's flipping amazing. Come over one of these days, dude, and I'll make it.
Yeah.
It
Sounds
was
awesome.
absolutely amazing. What we'll do is we'll sit around when it's warm. We'll sit around and bullshit around the fire pit and the grill,
Nice.
and we'll cook up a couple because it's the bomb, man.
Did you was that mustard?
I put a mustard as a binder.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then Uncle Steve's shake. Uncle Steve is he's not a sponsor or anything, but it's a brand that I believe in.
Cool.
And he was my guest last week, and he sends me a lot of product. I'm not going to say what my price is on it, but he says send me a lot of product because, and he's also invited me to go to the show in Houston, a barbecue show in end of February.
Awesome.
And they're all expense paid except for the flight and the hotel. Everything else is part of the package.
Cool. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. But I put that on there. I cook it for an hour and a half with some applesauce or apple cider vinegar / water mix 50-50. Wrap it up and do the same thing for another hour and a half, and boom, it's done.
Yeah.
At 225.
It looked awesome.
250. Yeah. And the thing is, for me, the catch is you got the bread that's absolutely amazing and little barbecue sauce. Because I just go back to what I said. You got to put barbecue sauce or steak sauce on your steak. It sucks.
Yep. I agree.
What kind of meat did you use?
I used baby back ribs, and they were
Oh.
literally fall off the bone. And that's
Ugly
another thing,
babies.
too, is a
Ugly
lot of
babies
people aren't
might have been
into
good.
that.
Yeah.
Actually, Uncle Steve works wonders on my toes. Yeah, I bet it does, Chris. Scrub it in there, and it'll get rid of that yellow.
Yellow.
Or add to it. No, but that's the whole thing. So, to me, that's the whole thing. So. Well, Drew, this is the part that we open. I call it open bar seating. We open it up to anybody and everybody who wants to come on. You know, Monica, as well as I do, that Chris is going to come on. And this guy, I love to bullshit with because he is the ultimate bullshit artist. And he will talk your ear off. He'll probably show you his cat's ass if you're lucky. Come on, Chris, show up. Anybody else? That's the link right there. Drew, you were awesome guest. I'm so glad
Thanks,
I
man.
finally got to see you face to face.
Yeah.
I follow you on Instagram and Facebook religiously. I comment religiously.
I appreciate that.
We text a couple times a week at least.
Yeah.
You know? And we live the next town over, and we've never met in person.
That's the wonders of the internet.
Exactly. It was like
Yeah.
Chris. I've never met Chris, so Darnell, show up. Chris, quit being a pansy and show up. Jesus. There we go. Cat's ass. There's Cat's ass right there. Let's show it. Let's see Jet's ass. Come on, Chris.
She went upstairs.
Chris, meet Drew. Drew, Chris.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Chris
I
is
watched-
awesome, man.
Yeah, I watched a couple weeks ago when we sponsored. You were the guest.
Oh yeah, that was hard. That was when Mike got fucked up. Screwed up.
It was,
Yeah.
that's the one I got messed up. Patrick from Patty Joe's like, I lost count at 27 because I think we're cousins. There's no way I had 27 White
gosh.
Russians. Shit. Monica had to call
It's
it.
time to wrap it up. Time to
Yeah,
wrap
Monica's
it up.
like, I don't even remember the end.
Mike, yeah, shut it down, Mike.
That's what it's all about, man.
Oh my.
Chris,
Yeah.
what the hell are you up to?
Oh no, I gotta work tomorrow, so I can only stay on for about half an hour.
Oh, well.
Times it now.
Not
It's-
not 7 hours.
Yeah.
Like, God. Sorry.
So yeah, nothing's going on, but dude, so I never knew about you before, but so you have a whole like website for dudes, like dude gear.
Mostly these. Yeah.
Okay,
Dude Jellies.
Yeah, I remember. I have yellow toes, so you don't want to see that. I'm 51. Go fuck yourselves.
You better clear that up before Puerto
All
Rico,
right.
buddy.
I try to pee on them. I try to pee on them in the shower, but that doesn't clean them up. I thought
Doesn't work.
I thought it was like if you got like an octopus
Doesn't
or
work.
like a
Oh,
jellyfish thing.
sweet Jesus.
Jellyfish.
Please help.
Yeah.
Please help this boy right now.
Yeah, if you get some kois and put them in a pond and let them suck your feet, Chris,
Right?
that might work.
Oh my God.
Just
Get a
make sure it's
dog.
koi and not piranha.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to some Asian foot spa tomorrow and see what happens.
See what happens. I like it.
So those sweaters, I noticed young dude,
Young dude.
your Aztec things are a little bit higher than old dude. They're up in your shoulders. What's the
Yeah.
I don't know.
Too. I never noticed that, dude.
What's the
Is yours a Pendleton?
Fuck if I know.
Wow.
Encyclopedia?
No. The people that make the brand, like Pendleton wool.
Hudson Bay or versus Pendleton.
That's probably a fucking
Yeah.
Walmart special, man.
Walmart special.
Oh, so I was going to ask.
I bought it on.
So it's wool.
Yeah. It's hot as shit. I don't know if you can tell my face is red because this thing is hot.
Because wool is much better than cotton. That's awesome. So, do you sell that top that you have there, little dude?
I just have a link to where you can buy it on our website. We don't sell these, but
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So
Mine is costume agent.
costume.
It was before I knew Drew, or I would have bought from Drew.
Was that before you were in Bollywood?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the funniest thing about those Bollywood movies is they have these action stars. They look like Jean-Claude Van Damme and fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they'd be killing motherfuckers and shooting people and fucking people up. And then they'd all 40 people break down and dance. You'd all be going like this. Yeah, Mike, I want to doing a dance on the next video. Just saying.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Your old school Bollywood videos.
Yeah, me and Bollywood.
I'm sorry, Drew. Did they come in tall sizes? I'm 6'5", so on arms and all that stuff. And
The sweaters?
I know, yeah. So I know
I think so.
wool doesn't shrink like cotton does, so I just wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Wool shrinks?
Yeah, it's shrink. You have to dry clean these.
You'd be like having a little kid's sweater, you look like a Chucky doll.
I almost want to throw mine away and go buy one from Drew now.
Who's that? Who's that guy from fucking Saturday Night Live? Fat guy in a little coat.
Chris Farley.
Chris
Yeah.
Farley.
That guy.
In a little coat. Richard.
Yes.
That's funny.
Sandusky, Ohio. That's right.
Yeah, Sandusky, Ohio.
Another great comic who.
Yeah.
The best. Best. I miss that guy.
Oh my god.
Hey, okay, so if you could see any movie, or any, let's say dead.
Who you asking?
Any dead actor or actress in a new movie today, who would you have? I would say Chris Farley for sure.
What the hell are you talking about? For me?
Yeah, just like if
For me?
of all like your.
Well, Chris Farley probably doesn't look anything like me at this point.
No.
You might look a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, God, you guys are horrible.
A little more gaunt.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like, Mike, you lost some weight. Yeah.
What was the one that he did with In a Van Down by the River? I love that.
Monica, what are you asking?
Black Sheep or what?
That was a Saturday Night Live skit.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a motivational speaker.
Yeah. We're stepping on the bag of shit,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that was
is that Black or
that was I think it was
Black Sheep.
I
yeah.
want to say Black Sheep.
But he also did it on an SNL skit where the Van Down by the River guy. Where somebody throwing a bag of shit at the door or whatever, and he's stomping because it was burning, and he's trying to light it.
Right. Oh, he's like, yeah, real funny. Make me stomp on a bag of shit. Something like that.
The good old days.
Monica, who are you asking in that question?
Yeah.
Any of you guys? It didn't matter. My mind stroked out for a minute, so we can move on now.
What was the question again? I forget.
Yeah.
If
Monica here?
Yeah. So, are you talking?
No, I love you, Monica. I love you.
Okay, so we have a great idea, Mike and I, for
what was the
a
question?
coaster. Oh no, moving on. But moving on from that,
It was directed at me.
a dude coaster that has like, what did we say, Mike? Okay, look, let me show you. I'll show you an example, but then you've got to visualize, obviously, that
Monica is the best fucking man cave ever. I
She
swear.
does,
be
doesn't
like
she? Yeah,
Watch this.
shit, yeah.
Let's see, hold
I
on.
thought Drew was cool, but you know what? You got to check out Monica's, man.
Oh yeah, but I'm cool.
And turn
but
your
have
phone
you had
sideways,
tacos?
dork.
Have you had tacos?
Ever? Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah,
tacos you talking about?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ha 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 ha.
Fish taco?
Uh-huh. Sure. You betcha. Who's this guy? Yeah, sure, you betcha.
Is that the bat phone? The red phone?
No. The red one? No. Oh.
Oh.
No, but
No,
it should be though.
That's one of those things they used back in the 60s for between Russia and Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that a Marine Corps flag behind the red phone?
That's a yeah, sure, you betcha. Are you talking about that?
Keep going. No, the Marine Corps.
God.
Go to the red phone.
The Marine Corps flag.
No, that's a fire flag.
Marine Corps.
You were
You want him to spell it out? You might have to use your hands.
yeah, look at we don't have no there is none. No. Nope, no Marine Corps flag. Not here today.
Jeez.
I don't think so.
Next week, Chris.
Nope. Yeah, next week. I'll make one for you. How's that?
or as Joe Biden says, the Marine Corps.
Corpse, yeah. That's what it'll be when it's done.
Dang it. Okay, so I'm trying to
Hey,
fix
Chris.
this here.
What does that look like to you?
Hey, kitty. So, Drew, you got a barking cat and a regular dog.
A barking cat. Yeah. Yeah. She's something else.
Drew, welcome to my world, brother. It's one of the best worlds out there, man.
Sounds like it.
Oh, we have a lot of fun. You know what our guest next week is? It's Jill from Yester Kitchen. Oh, Darnell's online with us.
Hey,
Darnell, my brother, how are you?
I'm well. Let me get my.
We can't see you. There you are.
I'm trying to get set up.
Hey.
There you
Hold
go.
on.
Remember, turn it sideways.
You know, I had to go out on the deck. So.
Ah, gotcha.
Darnell says, "Welcome from Florida."
And Mike showed me a trick the other night. I could turn my phone sideways for landscape. So.
Yeah.
Trying to get Monica to do it, but she won't.
Except for mine. I tried.
Oh,
Let's
look
see.
at you.
It's the same. But this is so crazy. Woo.
What was your idea for a coaster, Monica? You said you had a
Yeah. I started to show you guys, but anyway,
damn it.
it's like a cutout. Have you ever been out to Tim Barrel? They
Yeah.
have these Okay, so they have these coasters that are like a guy. He's like, I don't know, chewing on a piece of barley. I think is that what he's doing, Mike? And then there's this.
Got my pussy here on my hanging out with me.
Right, let me see if I turn it around because I ripped her when I was pulling it down off the cabinet. So you'll have to use your imagination for a second.
You get down.
All right. Hey, so we've been talking about this Uncle Steve shake, right? So.
Yeah.
Uncle Steve sent me a 3-pack by accident.
No,
So-
he does that, dude.
It was
No.
supposed. Darnell, it was supposed to go to me, motherfucker. I don't know how.
So I was actually supposed to get the Magnus Chef gloves from a live stream. They got the addresses mixed up.
Yeah.
So I got the 3-pack. I say, hey, well, Uncle Steve, I got this 3-pack. Do you want me to send it back? So the winner who actually won it couldn't get their product. He hit me back. He said, no, go ahead and keep it. Make sure you use it.
Yep.
He'll do that to you, yeah.
I said, hey, I'm going to use it this Saturday. Guess what? I couldn't wait. So this morning, I rarely ever cook breakfast, right? So I made myself a 4-egg and 4 cheese omelet with onions. And I said, hell, I'm gonna get this freaking pig powder. Man, I used it on my eggs. It was awesome, y'all.
I bet.
Awesome. So I brought it out. Harita was asking about it earlier. Hold on.
Yep. I think she's still on too, by the way.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Harita,
Pig powder.
make sure you get you some.
Mhm.
So I ended up getting the competition pig powder. This is the big bottle too. The big bottles. So I got the competition pig powder, the cow powder, and the bird powder.
Mhm.
Haven't used the other two yet, but I used this on some eggs this morning, guys. It was great.
Yep. I've used it on pork, chicken, beef. I used it on beef the other day because it's all I had. Everything else was outside. I'm like, fuck that, it's too cold. And I wasn't in my Dude Jellies. I was barefoot. And I tried it and I was like, damn, this is good stuff. Instead of taco seasoning, it's good stuff. Drew, I need your address because I want to send you some Uncle Steve's. So
Yeah,
that's
like to
it.
try it.
I get the stuff for FREE a lot. But Darnell, what he'll do is if you order like maybe 2 or 3 pieces, he'll throw another thing in a pack or a bottle in to fill out the order for free.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just who he is. He's great. Uncle Steve's amazing
Yeah,
guy.
Just from the few chats and the interview you did with him the other day. Very humble guy. I can tell he's
Yep, very humble, very
you
nice
can tell.
man.
You can tell. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and he does a lot of charity work. What's
He's
that?
donated thousands. So since I started watching, Cooking with CJ, Steve came on, and so in the past year at least, Steve has given out thousands, probably not tens of thousands, but
No, thousands. Yeah, easily.
a few thousands of dollars worth of fucking rubs and all that stuff. Steve fucking rocks. He helps us.
free advertisements. Shit.
Yeah, big channel, small channel, but he just wants to stuff out. He's a great guy.
Drew, you could do your own rubs. If Steve would put on there like dude rubs or something like that, he would. Chris, show him yours.
No,
Yeah.
So
I still jerk off manually.
So does Chris, but that's Chris's label that Uncle
that's
Steve
my
did.
that's my channel.
Right on. So what is he? What's in it?
Don't feel jealous.
Let me take a look.
Don't feel jealous because I'm in the Marine Corps.
Okay, that's fine.
This was the original. No, this is
Don't be
Gator
jealous
Shake.
just because
Sorry,
I'm talking
this is,
with
Gator
babes.
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite, come on.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Napoleon, give me some of your tots.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the original. I got Gator Shake, and he put my label. He'll put, if you have a cooking channel or any label for your channel, he'll put it on there. And he's fucking super dude, man. Super dude.
Awesome.
He'll put whatever label you want on there. Dude rubs, I love it. Ray Allen. Dude rubs.
So
Dude rubs, yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait a minute. I still jerk off manually. It's just like Chris.
So I'm going to say this, right? So Myra Mixon's restaurant in Virginia is like 20 minutes from my house. Me and my girlfriend, we go there all the time, especially on Whole Hog Night.
Ooh,
And so usually on Whole Hog Night, Myron is there. I've met Myron so many times. And every time I go, I get his Honey Money Cluck chicken seasoning, which is freaking good.
Yeah.
When I break into that bird powder, I hope it's great because Myra might lose me as a customer as far as buying that rub. So
You'll have to tell us how it goes, Darnell. Really?
Yeah.
Please do, because Uncle Steve's got some great product. I'm not saying Myron Mixon's not a nice guy, but Uncle Steve is just such a cool dude.
Yeah.
He gives away so much, and I'm surprised he makes money.
There's two different people. Myron has his attitude, so, but it's always a good time when I go to Myron's restaurant. But I went during the grand opening. the team there let me and my girlfriend go in the back. We got to see the smokers and all that stuff, and
That's cool, dude.
you know, she was excited about it. She got into barbecue because of me, so we watched a lot of barbecue pit masters, and that was a whole train wreck for us. We was like, dude, we don't need to write all this shit down. Let's just do it ourselves. So
Exactly. Just do it yourselves, man.
just do it
You find
yourself.
what works for you.
Yeah,
You know,
just do it
when
yourself.
I started a year and a half ago, Darnell, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I had a gas grill.
Still doesn't.
And exactly. Thanks, Chris. Fuck you too. Fuck you very much. I had a gas grill and I had a flat top that was about yay big. And I used it for the longest time as an umbrella weight because I hated that thing. God. It would you turn it to 250 and it would turn up I don't know, the top temp with 500. It would burn the shit out of stuff or it wouldn't cook at all. So then I bought my Cuisinart, right? And then I added and took away and blah, blah, blah. But it's just, you learn from it. And like Chris says, I still don't know what I'm doing. And I would agree.
I was fucking around.
I know, but compared to some of those guys out there, I don't have a flipping clue.
And you know what? I'm going to say this. Every cook, I don't care if you cook 50 briskets, 100 briskets, 1,000 briskets, it's different every single time.
Yep.
It's a learning experience every single cook.
Yep.
It's never going to go the same.
Mike, if what you make comes out good, then it's fucking win. That's
exactly.
All, that's
it's
all
like the McRib.
I watched that video. I have to try that.
Thank you. I was waiting for all the weirdos in the world to come out and say, "How dare you?" Blah blah. Play. Have the word McCove.
People die.
Exactly. Die, motherfucker! Die, motherfucker!
Listen, being in the military, I've met thousands and thousands of people. I only know one person who likes the damn McRib, and that's my dad. That's it.
I find that's like Drew and I were talking earlier. I find that they put too much damn barbecue sauce on it. So I put as much as I wanted on it.
I opened up the little box yesterday. I think I had one yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. And it's just like good barbecue sauce everywhere.
Yeah. No, you don't need that, man. You don't need it.
No.
It's like on my Instagram post, I put, "I'm playing with words." McRib.
But it's like 88. It's 88% recycled paper. So you got to put a lot of practice on it.
And 12% meat.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
With a little bit of salt for flavoring.
Yeah. And some meat product.
You know what? The military developed it. No wonder Chris is so fucked up.
Hey,
you don't count, Darnell. You retired.
So fun fact. Well, I just retired like 5 months ago or something like that. But it's still in me. But fun fact. So I went down to New Orleans like 2 years ago. Me and my girlfriend, we go all the time now. We fell in love with New Orleans. So
I so badly want to go.
I'm glad I got to go back one more time before COVID. So me and my girlfriend and her parents, we go to New Orleans. They're having a good time. They love the food. We drive like 2-3 hours away, I think it was, to the freaking Louisiana hot sauce.
Oh, there you go. Like Tabasco or Louisiana?
Yeah, Tabasco. I'm sorry, Tabasco. Okay. The Tabasco on Avery Island.
Yes.
If y'all ever get a chance, you have to go there.
Sign me up, dude. Green. Oh.
Listen, so the guy who came up with that recipe, he was in the Army. When he got out, he started, I guess he did some type of deal with the military. So anybody who's ever had an MRE, especially in the 90s, they came with the little bottles of Tabasco. And that's how those Tabasco bottles got inside of those MREs. So fun fact.
I had a friend who was an E8 in the reserve, and he did serve active duty twice, at least twice, maybe 3 times. But he also worked for the company that I worked with, being in the reserves, and he used to bring MREs every once in a while. And I actually like the stroganoff because it had that little tiny bottle of Tabasco in it.
Yeah,
And that's the one I liked, was a stroganoff.
and
Not beef
like I said,
stroganoff, Chris.
that's how the Tabasco bottles got in. The guy, he when he started Tabasco, he stopped for a minute. He went and joined the military. He came back, resumed his business, and got those bottles added into the MREs.
That's cool, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, we always had chiclets.
Yeah, the chiclets, the Taster's Choice coffee. What else is in there?
That's right. They had the coffee.
I came in '97. They've changed up all the recipes or the way they taste now. So I only eat the spaghetti with the jalapeno cheese now mixed together. The spaghetti used to be good, but then they messed with the recipe. So now you take your jalapeno cheese packet, you put it inside your MRE warmer with the spaghetti, let that warm up.
Yeah.
You squeeze that jalapeno. It is. You squeeze the jalapeno cheese inside your spaghetti, add the hot sauce, and it's like a 5-star meal course, though.
That sounds really good, man. It does. Anytime you put jalapeno and cheese together, I mean,
yeah, but now they got like Skittles, they got beef jerky and stuff in there now. It's like Slim, like stuff like that is the name brand stuff. So they have Skittles, they have Slim Jim beef jerky, they have
burgers,
M&Ms. Then the meat is all some form, shape, pressed, shelf life of like 20 years shit. But
it's called a McDonald's McRib.
Yep.
Yeah. 88% recycled paper.
With just a touch of salt and pork.
Yeah. And a lot of barbecue sauce.
And some love. They got some love in there too.
And I'll tell you what.
Is that what you want for a coaster?
Yeah, but we're gonna do like the dude abides. The dude abides.
There you go.
With like you guys, you know, like
is
your little Fu Manchu. I mean, it's like, no.
Dental dam?
No, that's normal.
Anyway, so we were thinking something like that. That would work. And then like and then they would have like you know, a cigar hanging out the end of it, you know? That'd be kind of cute, I think.
That'd be fun.
But you gotta have a notch like off the top of it, so it fits under.
So you can fit it, yeah.
So then so that you know, it forces them to, you know, like, oh hey, let's do some selfies, and they're posting, and next thing you know, everybody wants to get, and next thing you know, everybody's got jellies.
You know, because of this COVID, we have to wear masks and all this shit. If you made a gator and there was a milk,
that'd be cute.
Mustache, and it was a fucking white Russian on a gator.
Oh my god!
Some sort of that. I don't know.
You don't think people would mistake that for something else?
Yeah, it could be.
Oh my god!
Maybe.
Got milk.
Yeah. All right, guys, I got to answer the front door.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
All right, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed too, Mike.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go answer. Yeah, blah blah blah. That's all I heard was blah blah. I heard a lot of blah blah.
Well, I just came outside to smoke a cigarette and have a beer real quick with y'all, and I wanted to show Harita the Uncle Steve's powder. So and
she was a great guest. Unlike Drew, she was a great guest.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You gotta make your time slots a little longer. I was asking a lot of questions.
You were, and I appreciate that.
You had a great show tonight, that's for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, Harita was great. Drew was awesome. Yeah. Love you, brother. I look forward to actually meeting you in the next town.
One of these days.
I know. Stupid COVID crap.
Yeah.
And Nampa's so far.
I know.
It is. I know. It's Canyon County. It's like oh god, I can't.
You ever go to Sully's, Drew?
I've heard of it. Where's it at? Is it in Star?
In Star.
I haven't been.
Okay.
Just in stumbling distance of his house. That's what
it is, and I have stumbled many a time.
Awesome.
My friend Kelly, who was on earlier, she's a bartender there. My son is a cook, and I have stumbled home many a time. It's about 10 minutes.
He always want me to go there. I'm like, I can't go there. Like, I gotta drive 20 miles out. Back home.
We're going there
We're
for
going to
St.
your
Patty's
house
Day.
first, so I can sober
We're
up
going
at your
there
house.
for St. Patty's Day, and you can crash on my couch.
There you go.
I know. Yeah. I've
Mike-
done that before.
Yeah, Chris.
I send you my I don't know if you got the text.
I got it. Thank you.
Bullshit little things, and we can talk through it. And
Okay.
if you want to make butter chicken, that is the best
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
chicken in the world. And
I want that
Yeah.
recipe.
I'll send it through Monica or give her my
Yeah.
number, and
Just do a video. Just do a video. Do a video. And share the recipe.
There you go, Darnell. I
I
like it.
I'm done doing videos. I retired.
Butter makes everything better.
I can
anyway,
do the
so
video.
I gotta have-
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
do the video.
Yes.
But no, that's great.
And if you have any questions, I'll talk you through it, and it is fantastic. And,
It looks awesome, dude. From what I'm just looking at the spices,
yeah.
it's almost like something I would look at from Playboy magazine. Looking
Yeah.
at the spices.
In between the
It's
three,
awesome.
put my penis in there. So that's
Oh wow.
No, I don't see that in there, but I just see some curry.
Take care, guys.
All right, guys.
Bye.
You know,
See you,
All
man.
right.
Chris has the right idea, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up.
Thank you.
Harita, thank you so much. Drew, appreciate it, brother.
No
We
problemo.
will probably talk tomorrow, as we usually talk about.
Probably.
4 or 5 times a week. Our guest next week is Jill from Yester Kitchen. She has a lot of cookbooks from like the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. So she does some cool stuff. So
Oh, so through
Cool.
the
Look forward to that.
decades.
You
Hey,
guys,
did you see that post? I wonder if she does stuff like that. That's like crazy, like jelly
talking
ham.
what are you talking about?
Like bologna cakes. Does she make?
Oh
bologna
yeah,
cakes?
she does. Yeah, she actually has a video on it. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
No,
know
I
she
actually
was-
want to try bologna cake. Believe it or
Yeah.
not. I don't know why.
God, no.
But why not? Right?
I like fried bologna.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to check myself out. My barber's been slacking. I finally got a haircut after 3 weeks, so I'm like, damn,
Nice.
looks good.
When was the last time you got a haircut, Drew?
February.
Yeah.
No,
Versus June here.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I don't think I'm that great looking, but a haircut does everything for a man.
It can.
It does everything
Absolutely.
for a man and his confidence and his swag. And
You
so
got that right, brother.
I try
Yeah.
to get a haircut every week or at least minimum every 2 weeks. So
I
I've been feeling down. So I finally got a cut last night. I'm happy.
I try about once a year. So,
Oh shit.
true story. True story, dude.
But y'all
No,
got
but you're
big
right.
y'all have big hair and stuff, so that
Well,
looks
and I
good.
got a big head
Yeah.
too, so I got a lot of hair to I got to fill up that big head. So
and we're a different age group. I'm 42, so y'all got like the David Hasselhoff hair, and you know,
I'm 53, dude.
y'all
53 and a half.
y'all can't let that go. So
You're right. You're right. And this is all. Look at this. Okay, hold on. That's natural color, dude. At 53 and a half. And you know why? Why I haven't really gone gray is because I am a dudist.
oh, I thought you put Uncle Steve Shake in your shampoo.
No, there is. I actually am a dudist priest.
Me too.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
And
Hey, you can make that. That's a legit religion.
Yes.
Darnell, when you're ready to get married, give me a call, brother. And
You can get ordained and everything. Yeah.
I have actually wed probably about 10 couples in the past.
Really?
Yeah, fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
And no, because
That's real. That's real. Yeah.
yeah, ask Monica. Monica's known me for what, 15 years? I am probably the most, other than you, Drew, probably the most laid back person you'll ever meet. We're probably like neck and neck, dude. And I attribute that a lot to my hair color. I really do. Because I don't give a fuck. Whatever. If that's what you want to do, go for it, man. I don't give a
Life
shit.
goes on. I can't be worried about that shit.
Exactly. All I'm worried about is, hey, man, there's a drink here. That's all I'm worried about. So,
And I'm surprised you remembered our conversation the other night when I told you about the tequila sunrises and white Russians
Yep.
in Korea. So
yeah, no, dude, that was great. Because Ryan,
you know,
will get back
when
on
people drink,
Friday.
they forget. When people drink, they forget. So
No, so what he's talking about, guys, is my buddy Ryan out of the UK has a barbecue show, and it's more gear. He's going towards UK barbecue, right? They don't really have an established thing for barbecue, right? Like we do, right?
yeah,
They
especially with
don't
their
have,
briskets.
yeah, they don't have anything that is just like this is UK. So Ryan and Matt are trying to develop that, and I am 100% supporting them in this any way I can. But it comes on at 2:30 my time, and I'm still at work. So don't tell anybody. But I'm on my not my work laptop, but my other laptop, watching what the fuck they're doing and listening to them, and still working. So and then when they have their open pubs, I have open seating, open bar seating. They have open pub. Then I hop on, and it's usually an hour and a half left before I work. But Friday afternoons are usually very slow for us. So
Hopefully, there's no outages, right? During
exactly,
that time.
the outage I got to,
You'd
and
be
they
like,
realize
please
that.
hold.
No, and lots of times I'll have my laptop on this side, right, covering, and I'll be like doing work on this side. And I'm like, "Oh, he's working." So, yes, Darnell,
That's
that was
funny.
great having you on. And I don't drink during that because I'm at work.
Right.
So that's probably why I remembered.
That.
But the second I got up at 5:30,
okay,
guess
okay.
what?
I used to
I'm
work. I
fucking
used to
drinking.
work with Mike. I know him very well.
Yeah. I'm like, how far away do you live? About 3 beers.
He's like, I got a burrito for lunch today. It's a burrito. It's like tinfoil wrapped.
I gotta stop popping up in these lives.
No, you're doing great.
Y'all see me plugging my Instagram page, but
Please do.
I'm gonna try to start my channel in the summer. So I don't want to give out too much info about myself right now, but
I'd do it tomorrow if I were you.
So, dude, it's too cold. Shit.
I'm out in a
Look,
okay, Darnell.
Y'all have garages and shit. I'm on my deck out here. Look,
Darnell,
the wind's blowing.
You saw me in my jacket. I have an M65 Army jacket, right? That's what I have. It's a replica, and that's what I cook in. And it is colder than piss here, is it not, Drew?
It is. It's going to snow like for the next 2 weeks.
Exactly.
I know it's cold up there. I know it's cold up there. I lived in Iowa. I was stationed in Iowa for like 2-3 years. I know it's
like 3 states
cold.
over, dude. It's cold.
Yeah. Idaho.
Yeah.
Well,
further west.
Iowa, it's all the same.
Either way, it's cold.
Hey, look, I only know 4.
It's colder than Florida.
I only know 4 people from Idaho, and guess what? I met them tonight.
They're all right here.
There you go. That's all that matters because we're like the 4 coolest. Today.
We're the best Idahoans there are.
Got it.
You got the 3 best Idahoans around.
So you 3 and Harita. So
there you go.
Yeah, and every once in a while you saw Kit pop in and out. They're great people. So
you can die now because now you've met everybody.
Okay.
So this summer, Drew and Monica, I'm having a patio put over my back patio.
Cool.
I've got an awning, but it's an
awning.
It'll be able to enclose it, and I'm having a
Maybe
bar
like Shanty Shack, a lean-to.
Shangri-La.
A Kwanzaa hut.
I'm having a Kwanzaa hut.
Yeah.
A Shanty Shack.
My kids and I used to play because my in-laws live just south of Pocatello. So instead of slug bug, we'd play Kwanzaa hut.
Every time you see one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa hut. They're all over Eastern Idaho.
We'll invite us over for your Kwanzaa hut raising.
Yeah. So when I have my Kwanzaa hut barbecue, so no, I'm having I'm roofing my patio, and then I'm having an actual full bar / barbecue area put in.
I got a bar
I will throw a party.
I got a bar for sale for you, dude. Okay.
Yeah, no. And Darnell, you're invited too. But we'll do yours virtual if you can't show up.
Yeah. Well, maybe I could be the first guest come on your show who doesn't have a YouTube channel.
I
So
love it. Anytime, brother. No. Anytime, brother. Anytime.
So-
You are always welcome, dude.
y'all can learn about my whole Army life, my Army experiences, and
That's
how
cool.
how I got into cooking. And you
That's
know
cool,
what?
dude.
I'll give you another a fact about myself. So my ex-girlfriend used to
You
make
know it's
this.
bad when you hear.
Yeah. Okay.
She used to make this chicken. She used to call it mustard chicken, and she used to
Hold on a
make it
sec.
for. She used to make it for me on my George Foreman, and I thought that chicken was so great. But it wasn't until I got into barbecuing that I figured out what the mustard was for. It was a binder,
It's a binder. Yep.
and it made everything taste better. And you don't taste the mustard. I was like, what the hell? I just
Yep.
figured this out like 18 months ago or so. I was like, that's what she was doing.
It is a binder because
Sounds
it doesn't
good.
come through. Another one. So I'll let you in a little secret on the Mcrib ribs.
Uh-oh.
I only had one rack rib. But if you notice in the video, I have two. And one of them was
Did you
already
cut it in
coated.
half?
I used that one. That was stock footage from a
Uh-huh.
video about 2 or 3 months ago
That's what
because I forgot to hit record on when I was doing my video, doing my rib.
Smart.
And so, darn it. So in that one, this particular case, I had used mustard as my binder, and then I put Uncle Steve's on. But when I did the video 2 or 3 months ago, which you see there, I had done one with olive oil as a binder, and the second one with mustard, and it worked out perfect because I used the mustard as the one that I went forward with on that. So when I started editing, I'm like, you got to be shitting me. I did not hit play. I have done not hit play, not hit or not had volume or my mic on. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And so for me, I've got my microphone here, and I've got another monitor over here. So if I hit record, I can see it on the other one. And this one over here, every once in a while, you'll see me glance over here, right? And I'm looking at that second monitor, and it's only about this big. And it'll show record on there, and I'll go, for whatever reason, I did not hit record, and I didn't check that other damn monitor.
Yeah, you just saw the record button, but it wasn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, oh shit, what do? I've got one of two choices. I either use stock footage from a previous video 2 or 3 months ago, or I redo that part. And well, lo and behold, I already had stock footage, so I just went back and used it.
Nice.
Anybody.
Movie magic.
Exactly.
I mean, I think that like it should be like that more often. I think you guys should like use like little pieces of your, old stuff of like, I chop an onion, but instead of doing that, have it all done.
You know
all
what,
the time.
Monica? You look at that video and you can see a fly around in it in that one part. You're not going to see a fly right now unless he's inside an ancient.
You gotta get Monica cooking.
Monica, tell us about your barbecue. This is the best story in the whole world.
I know she said something that she had like a
Wait, which one?
little grill or something, but
Yes.
I don't know. But
Best story in
I
the
got
world.
it from a dumpster.
yeah.
Dude, it was like, and I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna pick this up. But I'm like, okay, screw it. I'm gonna get it. It was like too nice. It was like, and I've never seen one like it before. It's kind of tall, almost as tall as me. And then, anyways, I picked it up, cleaned it up, plugged it in. It's electric at that, so you don't have to like.
Nothing
do
wrong with that,
nothing.
dude.
No
Nothing wrong with
propane, no
Nothing wrong with
briquettes.
that.
Plugged it in. It worked.
Start cooking on it in videos.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's the whole idea, right? We all have
I'm
to
not
start
really,
from somewhere. Don't let anybody,
Okay.
Monica, or
I have
anybody
videos,
else,
but
don't
no
let anybody
cooking
tell you
videos.
you can't use a gas cooker. Bullshit. That's where I started.
I do
I
whatever
started
I
with a
want.
gas cooker and a little
look.
tiny thing.
All right, I'll try to film something for you.
I think gas is a sin, but hey, we gotta feed people. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. But
You gotta
Right.
do what you gotta do. You know? My hat's off.
I
to
only
those
use
folks
gas
who do it.
grills for burgers and hot dogs. That's it.
I have smoked on it. I've done burgers, hot dogs, just like anybody else. I've done steak. No biggie.
You could put pellet tubes in there. And I've actually seen gas grills that have like little trays in them,
pellet tubes.
and
I
you
have
put
pellet tubes.
I've seen gas grills that have like these little trays built in, and you put your pellets in it, and
You can use cedar planks with them too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I did it for a long time. I did. I have a Cuisinart 360 griddle. It's a 22-inch cast iron.
I gotta get one of those,
pan.
man.
It's great, and I have cooked baby back ribs on it. And so here's the deal. So it's got this thing that goes over the top, and it has, you can open up the vent. So on one side, I'll turn it on, heat it up. It's gas. Heat it up with my whatever wood I'm using at the time. And sometimes I'll even fire that stuff up with. I have a torch around here, whatever, torch it up. And then I'll put like a cookie sheet. No, not cookie sheet, but a cookie cooling sheet down.
I used to use like a pound cake pan and put the pellets or wood chips in it. Yeah,
that works too. But the thing is, the smoke will come out of that little whatever, the pound cake pan or whatever. It'll come across the meat and out the vent, and that's what you want. You can use anything, dude. I don't care what it is. And there's a lot of people out there who are traditionalists in this community who'll say you can't do that. Bullshit, you can.
Yeah,
do whatever works for you, man.
I saw a video the other day of a person that smoked something with terracotta pots, like one
cool
over
shit.
the other one. It was like so badass. Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but it was really cool. So I'm gonna try that. Terracotta pots. What?
Yeah.
I got terracotta pots.
Drew, you're just kind of like this, man. Yeah.
I'm learning.
No, in my opinion, and I've been doing this for a year and a half, and I don't, in any way, shape, or form, I'm not an expert. But I'll tell you what, in my opinion, do not let anybody tell you you're doing it wrong. At the end of the day, it's about you.
Yeah, you do it your way. Add your own flair to it.
And
whatever tastes. And what I've learned is
dude plays Tony Robbins. In Bollywood.
I have fucked up videos. I have a video on how not to do a Mexican mule because I forgot an important part of the Mexican mule.
What, the cilantro?
No. I forgot the ginger beer. And
ginger beer. I thought ginger beer was Bermuda or Trinidadian thing.
No, I forgot the mint. That's what it was. And
mint.
No, my guess is like, so what I used to do last summer, summer when I first started, is I would do 6 to 8 episodes at a time. 4 cook, 3 to 4 cook, 3 to 4 booze. And so
Mike, why don't you have another White Russian?
Yeah, you know what? Actually,
okay.
Yeah, what the fuck? Right on. I knew I was missing something.
You got any Kahlua?
Oh, hey.
Here, I'll hand you some.
Speaking of...
thank you.
I have an episode where I made a carb-free, because at one point I had lost 50 pounds. Doing
I got to bag out on you guys.
Whatever. See ya.
Because it's like 9? Oh, 9:30.
It turns into a clumpkin at 9:30.
It's 11:13 here.
Right. So anyhow, I have a video where I did a White Russian.
But it's been grand. It's been great.
I did a good night, Monica. See you next.
See you on the next episode, Monica.
Good to see you.
I did a tequila sunrise, and that was my first
good night
ever.
All right, we'll see you.
And
bye.
I kept calling the tequila vodka.
Me too.
And I had been, this was the 8th video we did for the day. I had been drinking all fucking day. And, it's just what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you fuck it up.
My girlfriend doesn't let me drink and cook.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry.
Why not?
She says I start moving slow.
Slow is good, dude. As long as it's not over
Low and slow.
Exactly.
Well, it's like what
It's
would take me
sex.
like
low
well,
and slow.
whatever would take me 2 to 3 hours, it ended up taking me like all freaking day to do. So
I have to tell you what, that's probably the best steak you ever had. I am a fan of taking chicken or steak on, especially on my Weber kettle, and putting the coals on both sides, and putting the chicken in the middle. Hi, Laura. How are you? Welcome to the show. That's how I do it, man. Is low and slow. It's
yeah, but
Yeah.
when I'm usually when I'm cooking for the masses. So
Oh yeah, that's different, dude. Yeah, when you
It's-
had your Thanksgiving.
I always have a house full of people over here, man. It's just like okay,
But if you do low and slow, you almost cannot.
yeah,
go wrong.
you can't
Seriously.
burn shit. Yeah,
Yeah, I've done chicken wings that way, turkey legs, whole chickens, you name it, man. It's totally the way to go.
because I'm at the point these days I have to backwards plan my cooks. I'm like, okay, people gonna get here around 5, 6 o'clock. I want to pull stuff around 4:30. All right, dude, you probably need to wake your ass up around freaking 6 o'clock in the morning. So,
Oh, we got
'Cause-
Grumpus on fire. He's actually
because-
going to be a guest coming up.
because
Hello.
when you're smoking food, you can't just wake up and you're just like, okay, I'm waking up. Let's go smoke this food.
No,
Like
you can't.
it's not firing up a hot ass grill and going to do it. You know, so everything has to be backwards planned.
Yep.
I agree.
All the way back to what time I'm going to wake up, take my morning position on a porcelain
On the
throne.
throne.
Yeah,
Like you're just like
I even have to put that in my schedule. I'm like,
On the
dude.
agenda.
So sometimes I find myself waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I'm like, all right, let's go do this. And hey, and guess what? I can't even take my cell phone in the bathroom with me because I'll lose an hour. So
Yep, that's the throne part right there, man.
Coffee at 5, drop a deuce at 6.
Exactly true.
so
That's totally me. Cigarette by 7.
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that
every
might be some work.
so
Now
just
I'm
depend-
out for brisket.
so
Yeah.
depending on what phase I'm in, everything is at a 30-minute increments or an hour increment. It's like okay. Up until the point I start the fire. Once I start the fire, okay, I got like 15 minutes to go bullshit, and maybe I don't know where she is. I got like 15 minutes to go and sneak and grab a beer and shotgun it real fast. Maybe I can,
Right,
maybe
brother.
I can sneak 2 in, and then I have to try not to burp in her face so she don't smell the beer. So yeah, so.
That's when I usually have something like that. I usually have like a can of Pepsi or Diet Pepsi right there. When you burp in the face, I was not burp in the face. It was like, it's like,
So, yeah. Dude, I have.
it's completely full.
I love the wintertime. I love the wintertime. I can set all my beer and all my Pepsis out on the deck and not take up room in the fridge. So,
Yeah.
I got 4 cases of Pepsi out here on the deck right now.
Nice.
And Pepsi's
Here you'd wake up to a disaster.
Pepsi's give the best burps over Coke.
Okay. I
will argue with anybody over it.
So on the video that I did, that'll be out this Monday, I did a cheesesteak. And part of it is I ended up making a White Russian, but somebody gave me a Keystone
Light.
Keystone raspberry bullshit flavored crap. And I took one drink out of it and I went, man, I wouldn't feed this to my dog. And true story, right? So I put it off the side and I make a White Russian and I continue on with what I'm doing. And the next day I go out to do my business, and because unfortunately I am a smoker, and I go out to do my business, and that Keystone, I never threw it away, even though there's a garbage can right there. And that thing had frozen and fizzed out and all over my table or half of my table. I'm like, oh my God, now I got, all I would have done is throw that piece of shit away because it's, oh God, it was rancid.
Is it like their version of the seltzer
Yes.
White Claw. Yeah.
It was Keystone to begin with.
Yeah.
And then just add that to the. I'm going to stick with a White Russian.
Good plan.
I can mix a White Russian and not even look at the camera, or look at it. I can be looking at the camera and go, "Yep,
Yep, that looks right."
yep, exactly." And it's I don't care how much vodka or Kahlua or half and half, which I already like you more and more because you're in a half and half guy. It's in there. You can't go wrong. You almost can't go wrong unless it's vodka all the way.
I don't measure it.
I don't either.
I just throw it in.
I did last week. Kelly was on, and she's a bartender, and she did instead of half and half, she put eggnog in it.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! White Russian with eggnog? Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby.
I've heard people doing peppermint too, like peppermint schnapps or something like that.
Coca-Cola. Apparently, it's a
Coke?
Colorado something.
Really?
Yeah, if Kent were on, he could tell you. But yeah.
I'll have to try it.
So you brought up ginger beer earlier. So I went to Bermuda, and they have this drink called a Dark and Stormy using Gosling's rum.
Ooh.
Man, that drink is the bomb. It's the bomb. So if you ever get some Gosling rum and some ginger beer, make you a Dark and Stormy.
Dude, you put coconut rum in front of me. And I'm the biggest lush in the world.
But it's not a coconut rum.
No, I'll just add a little drop.
It's not a coconut rum, but it's the ginger beer that makes it. It's the ginger beer that makes it. And,
that's the way it is with mules. It's the ginger beer.
And god damn.
Behind me, I've got from last week. I guess I got tequila, Canadian Mist, triple sec, and Uncle Steve's.
Uncle Steve's.
I think those great in. You put it in your White Russian.
I was about to say you should put some of the cow powder in your White Russian.
There you go.
Or just line the rim of the glass. Make it fancy.
Who needs kosher salt? Just needs Uncle Steve. Oh, yuck, Drew.
And pretty soon,
Drew, you're out of here. Later, buddy.
Pretty soon, all of Uncle Steve's shakes are all going to just be an all freaking purpose shake.
All
purpose seasoning.
Yeah,
it's gonna be in cleaning products.
Candles.
Like I said, candles. Like I said earlier, shampoo. His gator shake is
deodorant.
You'll be able to keep the ticks and fleas off your pets.
There you go.
Drew, I'll get your address tomorrow or the next day. I'll send you a thing of Uncle Steve's or two. Some of it's just his originals. What I did is when was it, Darnell? It wasn't last week. It was a week before we did that thing for Josh.
Yeah, like 2-3 weeks ago, actually.
Yeah. So Josh is a LA County Sheriff's deputy.
Mm-hmm.
He has he just discovered his stage 4 lymphoma.
Not Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Lymphoma, okay. Yeah, and so we did a big thing for him. And between a certain time, if you bought Uncle Steve's shake, 100% of the proceeds went to his bill.
That's
so
cool.
I bought almost $200 with Uncle Steve stuff, and I'm giving him out as Christmas gift. So I'll get your address and I'll drop some off at your front door or whatever.
We'll swap for stickers then.
You can send him some shake, and he can send me some jellies.
There you go.
There you go. You're a little cold right now for jellies, but you know what? No, it's not.
No.
The dude would wear them anytime, brother.
For sure.
So I've been having like this house shoe or flip flop slipper monster my whole life. So as soon as I buy slippers or some shit, one always disappears. I don't know why. It's just
I agree. The only ones I've ever been able to keep track of is because I watch them like a fucking hawk.
Yeah.
Are these?
Okay. So Drew, you gotta send me
40
some.
bucks on those. You're not fucking taking them, son.
So Mike gonna send you. Mike gonna send you some Uncle Steve. You're gonna send me some jellies.
You got it, man. I'll get your address. We'll send you some jellies.
Yeah, you on Instagram? I DM you.
Yes.
Sounds good.
So,
I am always going back and forth, whether it be text or almost. I don't think I've ever done Facebook, but it's always Instagram.
Yep.
That and a pair of testicles. Him and his I would call them bumper stickers, but they're stickers. You know, I would put them on a bumper sticker in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna go put some on my pickup.
There you go. And I have on my truck. I have a 06 F-150. I have ECDC and the Dude's Kitchen. So
Nice.
I'm gonna go buy some. I'm gonna buy some this week and put boom, 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 boom on the other side.
There you go.
oh, you know what you need? You need some Dude's Jelly like flags, like the little flags that fly in the wind.
Yeah.
That you can put those on your truck.
They look good right here, dude. Too.
Yeah.
True story.
You put them on your truck.
Sorry, brother. Yeah.
Sounds good.
You know I'll give you whatever the fuck you want on my like right there. I got an American flag. I'll replace it with a Dude's Jelly.
With a dude flag. Just hang a jelly right there.
It just says vagina on it.
Mhm.
Or coitus.
You mean coitus?
Coitus.
I mean, you know the guy?
That sounds like a good candy name or a good jelly preserve name too. Dude's Jellies. I like that name.
I like coitus.
Oh, I thought you meant vagina.
Or
Beaver.
My girlfriend probably waiting for me to come
nail
upstairs.
bed.
Yeah.
Nail bed.
Nago, what is it? Nago. What the hell is the name? I used to know German years ago. And I remember looking at it for the first time going, this is nail bed. Nago. God. The album cover, whatever.
Autobahn.
Autobahn
Yeah.
is the name of the
That's the name of the band.
I forgot all of my German, so don't ask me no more. All I know is bathroom, left, right, up, down, straight, bank, train, and
Straight is very important.
yeah, you got to know train.
Donde está el baño?
Yeah, there you go.
No, that's
Nago is
Spanish.
nail.
I know.
Nago is nail. What the hell is the word for bed?
In German train is the train station is Bahnhof.
Bahnhof, yeah.
Bahnhof.
God.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, my grandfather was a pilot in World War II. And actually it was my step grandfather of all things. The only tattoo, and I am very proud of this, the only tattoo I have is his plane from the United States Army Air Force. All right, P-47 Thunderbolt. The only tattoo I have on my body. And when I was a kid, we got some fireworks, Richland, Washington. And he's looking at it, and he did not realize that one side was German, one side was English on these fireworks. So he's looking at the German side.
Oh, Lord.
And he's reading this shit going, well,
Oh, this in down.
I think this means fire. You know? That's the only tattoo on my body. Is my grandpa's. He was a fighter pilot. He was a captain in the Army Air Force.
So a lot of people don't know that the Air Force wasn't always its own branch. So the Army had what they had called the Air Corps, and
Developed into the Air Force.
And that developed into the Air Force. And the Army still has planes and helicopters and all that stuff too. So
United States Army Air Force was what it was called, but it was encompassed with Air Corps, and there was Air Supply and all that. He was actually in the Air Corps, but when I had here's the problem with tattoo. Once you have them on your body, they're permanent.
Yep.
You ain't gonna fuck around with it. So I wanted Air Corps. The tattoo artist put Air Force. United States Air Force. You know what? Technically, it's right. I'll live with it.
Was it World War II? You said your grandpa was in World War II?
I want to tell you that it's right. I'll tell you that it's right.
Thank you. I appreciate that, darn it.
I'm not a subject matter expert, but I know where it came from, so it's right.
He was a captain in the United States Army Air Force in England, and he had some crazy ass stories. You remember him talking about the V1s and V2s, and they would be on break, have a couple days off, so they would rent the highest high rise they could possibly find in London, and they would just get stoned and shit faced, and they would take all the furniture that they could find and just when the buzz bombs are coming down, they would just throw that shit off the top. And he said we would get this huge bill, and there'd be like 15 of us, and we just, all right, well, you owe 30, you owe 30, you owe 30. It was like, here you go. It was crazy. These guys were insane.
Yeah.
As pilots, they were nuts. So. Well, guys, I am going to call it quits.
Because every time I grab my beer, I'm reminded of how cold it is. So
and how it's almost empty.
So look, I have this Columbia jacket on.
Yeah, dude, look at that thing. It's like that thick.
It has it's not even that thick, but it has this reflective material in it, sort of like the shiny side of aluminum foil.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you're moving, the heat circulates. You're warm the whole time. So, but I don't have anything on my hands, and I don't have anything on my legs except for my jeans. But I'm telling y'all, hey, look, Bass Pro Shop. You get this jacket. I'm telling you. We go skiing every year, and all I need is this. I'm going to call. I can't even call it a coat. It's a jacket, and you wear this and a thermal top underneath. You don't need anything else.
That's awesome.
Bass Pro Shop. Telling you, this is a great, but it's not waterproof. So maybe. Yeah. If you Scotch guard it, you might be okay.
Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Darnell, thank you. Drew.
Okay. I'll see you on the next show, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Drew.
Hey, Drew, what's your Instagram so I can DM you?
Dude Jellies.
Dude Jellies. Got it.
Yeah. It's easy to find.
Okay.
One word, right?
Yep.
One word. Okay. Drew, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
For being on, and I will talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure.
Send me a text.
All right, sounds good. We'll talk to you later, guys.
Sounds good.
On the chat, I appreciate it. Take care, Laura. And I know there's quite a few people on here, but thank you, Laura. And Grumpus on Fire, I appreciate it. Darnell, Drew, we'll talk to you later, guys. Take care.
All right, see you on the next show.
Take it easy.